Mental illness is real. You ain't got to believe it, but we got a witness. Ain't that right, Wayne? All right, everybody all right? All right, two to be him. Two to be gathered one more again. Ain't that right? He didn't have to do it, but it done it again. And here we be. Isn't that right? Woo. That thing for the get right. Y'all feel all right? Yes, sir. All right, that's two to him. Like my pen giving out. Well, that might not be him. All right, we're going to get ready to try to move on. I know I was a couple of minutes or so behind. I do apologize. It's sort of one because I ran in at the last minute. I just kind of got held up in a conversation about something I need to kind of discuss. Everybody all right? Yes, sir. All right, we're going to try to get ready and let them. Is the air on? Yes, sir. Yes, is it? Yes, sir. It's just hot. That's what it is, it's just hot. No, it ain't. You from Alabama, home of the burning nigga up, then kill him. I don't know why nobody want to be from Alabama. Woo! Where is it? Where you from, Birmingham? Same thing. Birmingham, all of the same thing. Whole plate named after pork. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? They don't even cook it right. What you do with your hand? We burn it. And that burning ham. Ain't that right? Then they burn up them 4 girls in that church. You from Alabama? Sorry to hear that. What part of Alabama you from? Mobile. That's the bad part of it. I ain't gonna tell no lie. If you don't come from somewhere, at least come from Mobile. At least they got some water around now. If something break out, they do got some water. Oh yeah. Tennessee River in Alabama. Yep, that's real backward. Ain't that right? That'd be like us having the California Pacific Ocean down there in Savannah. Ain't that right? How they wear? That's y'all claim. Y'all claim the Tennessee River. Come through Huntsville. So if it come through Birmingham, it's still the Tennessee River. It might be Tennessee. Cause we got the Chattahoochee, and it runs down through Alabama. They get down there, that's something else. We don't care about what it turns into to get to Alabama. Everything when they hear Alabama, that's the last thing we worried about. All surrounding state, no offense, but we really not worried about them. That's just being honest. Everybody know where the action at. Action in Georgia. South Carolina, it was a mistake. I'm trying to think. South Carolina, I'm telling you, I give y'all Myrtle Beach. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Myrtle Beach, y'all got Myrtle Beach. If there's ever something y'all ever had worth keeping, if it wasn't for Myrtle Beach, Yahuwah would have been blown away. And it would be no, other than that, y'all got 2 football teams, Clemson and the Carolina. What's the other boys y'all got? The SC, the one where they grab between other guys' legs. Yeah, we familiar with them. We heard about them guys. Yeah, we got good, clean stuff here in Georgia. Yeah, you remember that, them roosters? Down there when the players on the ground, they were grabbing their groins and stuff. That one that you heard about? Yeah, that one, I don't know what y'all, this ain't been long ago, is it? Yeah, they would like tackle them, get them on the ground, and the player complained about them grabbing their groins. Yeah, they try to hear them remember that. Hayward, you remember that, don't you, Hayward? How long ago that was? About 2 years ago, 3 years ago? It was before COVID. I can't tell what they grabbing now. Yeah, them boy, they're rough, man. So, yeah. But we appreciate it. Who else next door to Tennessee? Yeah, it's just a waste. A lot of these states, listen, y'all, I'm telling you, Georgia racist. But it come to the other southern state, they worse than us. The only thing save us, Atlanta's just a major hub. We got some dirty rednecks now. But them rednecks y'all got in Alabama, and South Carolina, and Tennessee, and Mississippi, yeah, them some different rednecks right there. Them folk down there, they don't just kill you. They kill you, beat you, stomp you, and then they get rough with you. Isn't that right? I'm telling you, some of them states, I know y'all got Florida too. Y'all got the record for the world's largest Dixie flag. That's a record, huh? That's something you want to keep on record. You got the world. Florida rough too. If the white ones don't kill you, the Cubans gonna kill you. Yeah, everybody will tell you, Florida it's a no man land now. You go down there, you can get killed by anybody. Your own kill you. The Cubans gonna kill you. The Haitians gonna kill you. Corona gonna kill you. The cocaine gonna kill you. Then you're going to drown in the water. That's going to kill you. Then the shark's going to eat you after you drown. That's going to kill you. There's a lot of killing down there. Then you got to worry about the snakes, the panthers, and the wild dogs. And that's serious, though. They got all that. They know they got worry. You got to worry about them panthers. The panthers getting ate up by the snake, and who they should have been eating up with the Panther football team. What y'all got, the Jaguars or y'all got the Panther? Who got the Panther? North Carolina got the Panther. Waste of time. Waste of time. Best they ever been with Cam Newton. We started with the boy, then the boy left hand, they got the ball funny up in the football. They messed the ball up. We set the ball here, boy nice and neat. Dad was a good cricket Christian preacher. Got down there and that thing, no, we ain't better say that boy sang. Who else we got? Then who's the other one they got? Who y'all got? The Jaguars? The Jacksonville Jaguars. That's y'all, Jacksonville? Who's all they? Jacksonville Jaguars? Jacksonville Jaguars. They didn't get ate up. Who got? Oh, Tampa Bay? Now that's a good team. That's a good team. I ain't got nothing against Tampa Bay right now. Miami Dolphins, they need to turn their jersey in. If they can't swim 100 miles out straight without stopping, get tired, turn your jersey in. Them guys ain't never gonna win no championship. They might well change their name to Atlanta Falcons. That's just waste equipment in the stadium. I wouldn't dare build. If I built the stadium for the Falcons, I'd take 2 bricks and put them on each side, and I'd tell them to go down the other end and throw the brick at them. If you're a Falcon fan, shame on you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All the things you could be doing, like smoking crack, going catching corona, anything other than sitting around worrying about no Falcon doing something, that's just a waste of time. How many of y'all here Falcon fans? Shame on it. Oh my goodness. Dang, you raise your hand, Falcon fan. How many Super Bowl y'all won? That's what I thought. It didn't take that long. You ain't got no Super Bowl, don't even worry about it. I'm trying to think, Miami got one. In the 70s, what was in the 60s? When it was in the 60s? What was that in, when? You said 06? Miami Dolphins, they won. One time. Back, and then go and win. And then what year was that, in the 70s? 72. I would say, y'all had to watch from YouTube. Y'all couldn't have known about that. Shoot, I was just able to go to the store and to the nursery by myself and drive in 72. It ain't that funny. That real life. Wasn't too much I couldn't do. I was teaching class at 4. In the nurse, lady brought me up there one day. I got there, went back on her assignment from the day before. She come back, she brought the other teacher, said, come look at it. Look at how smart it is. Moved me to the Carroll County School and dummied me down. I got into that Carroll County, them dummies, and messed me up. I could have stayed in Atlanta, or I could have went out there and stabbed somebody and been somebody. You know what I'm saying? Got my picture painted all or somewhere in bathrooms or something. Came to Carroll County with that dummy. Had a dummy beside me. Convinced me not to do my homework. Don't sit by no dummy. You know, a dummy mess you up. Y'all all right? Any questions? Good. We're good to go. How about you made the holes? None. Is that the truth? He said, I think about it, the truth. He like, I'm trying to think, but I still supposed to be lying now. But I'm saying, how long has it been the last time you met a hoe? I mean a nice, clean woman. Been a while. Not no hoes, I mean, you know what I'm saying, good, clean Christian girl. When last time you met a woman? How long? What is that, a week? You don't slow down. But I thought you'd meet like 4 or 5 of them a day, and all of them be choosing. You think the corona slowed you down? It's once every 2 weeks. It's just whenever the spirit move on the whole, that's what you just meet them. I'm just trying to find out. The man saying, I'm proud that the man done slowed down. He meet me 1 or 2 hoes every 2 weeks. That's what he's saying. What this one up to this time? What's her name? Don't try to go to no bathroom. Pee on yourself. You're a grown man. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? He said her name Ronnie. Ronnie Aria. Boy, you better be careful. You better be careful. Let me say something. Did Ronnie or Rhea have a puff in the front of their pants? That's not a girth either. You gotta be careful with meeting women. Yeah, walk up to a girl now, my name Ronnie. He like, whoa. But when she with New Edition, what she said she do for a living? He said he thinks she a magician. Why? He said because she said she be tricking. What y'all you like that? He said that she a magician. He said she be tricking. Y'all don't get it? No one. Someone get it. You look at that. Hold on for me, stop. Then what you tricking for? What you let clap? You don't know about no tricking, do you? You clap mighty hard. You don't know, it just sound funny. You kids know more than what we think they know. How you met her? Her name, you saw her name and numbers on a bathroom stall? How you met her? Doing laundry? She ain't no dirty hoe. I told her some good clean was out there, didn't I? The other man told me a good, clean Christian hoe. She was at the laundromat. Did she watch one item or a whole load? Yeah, she's still a magician. She tricking. A woman go to White House just to wear one pair of outfit. That's her workout. That's her uniform. Isn't that right? That's all right. That's your personal business. So live streaming that on. Don't worry about it. So you tell Ronnie, be careful. All right. Everybody all right? All right, we're going to try to get ready and get them signed the Kato Sarah. Then at that we'll stand. We'll go down the word of Palau. And then we'll try to move forward. All right? Everybody all right? All right. All right, all those that are able will go down in the word of Palau. Most High, Kudash Abba, which is the separated Father, Hadu, which is thanks. All the Tudah, which is the thanksgiving, goes unto Yeshim, which is your name, through Yahushua HaMashiach, which is your salvation, the anointed one, the one of whom you sent to redeem us, the one that you proclaim through your dabarim, which are your words, that you would, no matter how far we were dispersed and scattered, that you would fetch us. Those gone astray and those taken from us, we ask you in Palau to please recover, bring back, reinforce, and instill in all of us, those that are here, that we falter, that we faint not, that we look unto you and to your will first, asking you to bring back the young adults and our benim, our children. Ask you to baraka the married, the single, and the separated, your Ra'ah and your Malaki, which are your shepherds and your messengers, your Shamaim and your Sabut, which are the heights of where you dwell in your armies. Jerusalem, the city and the foundation of Shalom. Baraka us according to the Berith, which is the covenant that you Shabbat, that you vowed, unto Abraham, Yatsakak, Jacob, the Yahudim, and Yasharal, to their Tuledah, which are their generations, even unto us, to blot out all our Kata and our Ma'al. Baraka those in war-stricken country, disease and pestilence, those on the edge of despair in the midst of doubt, behind prison walls and bereaved. We Yakra, which is called, upon Yeshim, for no other help we know. We trust you to instill in us that Ruach HaKadosh, which is your spirit of separation, to keep us. Allow us an understanding of your Dabar, which is your word. We ask you to Hala us, which is guide us into the Darak, which is the way, into the Arak, which is the way of life, into a Beth, which is a home in your Malkuth, which is in your empire. We ask you to open our understanding, we might understand your Kitabim, which are your writings or your scriptures. And as we prepare to move further, we ask that you take full control, that you get the Tahalim, which are the praises, the Kabud, which is the glory, and the Kabad, which is the honor, and the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. All right. Let them down. Also, we're in our 6th yard. This is the 6th, what they would call month. We don't do months. We use the yard, which means we keep time off of the yard, which is the moon, that they call the moon. So that's what we use to keep up with our time. That's what he established, he gave to us. And we still look to keep that premise. Unfortunate that the system has beguiled us and got us to move over and follow this system to where our system not even being recognized. It's easy to remember what month you in when they get, and everybody keep telling you it's August, it's August, it's August, it's August, which is their 8th month, but it's not possible because this is simply only the 6th month of the Yari for us. So that's another situation we have to get to. Our people are establishing ourselves and breaking away from the system so we can affirm ourselves and get back to our Elohim. One thing is certain, the world is definitely serving their own God. We're the only people that haven't been serving ours. You can't get mad at the world for what they're doing. What they're doing is right by their measures. We're the people that are wrong because we won't stand with what we believe. In order for us to fit in with these people, in order for us to be successful, they have to grade you, they have to promote you, they have to say you're great. They say you're a winner or you're a loser. It don't matter. I was looking on a commercial on the news. They were showing some black guy during the Olympics. He was doing judo or something, and he wound up kicking the joker. When he kicked him, he laid him out. He would jump around, thought he won. Referee said, no, you just lost. Oh yeah, he put a kick on the, he kicked that joker went out blue. He started jumping around like, yeah, I won. They were showing a commercial of it. That joker like he won. That referee got through that joke. That referee like, you done. Man, he done. You said, man, like, what's the purpose of putting me in here? How I know when I kick him on knockout? But that joke just got a soft jaw. Don't put it on me. I mean, you put him in that fight, then you gonna tell him how to fight. Don't hit him but so hard. That don't make no sense. You shouldn't have got in there. You came here and say you were one of the best in the world, then the man want to see what you were made out of. Isn't that right? They should put them niggas on some padded socks or something. You sit in the ring, you gonna be kicking and swinging and throwing. Somebody gonna get hit. Well, you know how they're a black man. Wasn't on Simone Biles? Another one got on white folk messed their mind up. These folks don't realize all that jumping around, flipping out your equilibrium. Your brain ain't designed for you to do that stupid stuff. White folk put you, let me tell you something. Let me get you and just swing you in a circle right here and watch what happens to your brain. Me and you just grab here and we swing around right here and watch how I did. You think you designed to sit here and be rolling around on some ball like this and stand up running and jumping out doing like this, flipping? Nigga, please, sit down. Black folk, she got junk in the trunk. You gotta do that, you gotta be white. Yeah. Sheetrock and jumping, you throw a piece of sheetrock out, it just falls so pretty flat. It ain't got no bump in it. Black women got a bump on their back. You can't jump it out. Man, you take some of these boots in here and throw them out, bow, you gonna put a hole in the ground. It's the truth. Y'all gotta know what exercise, what y'all get into and what you can't do everything white women do. You look at them, you can't do it, you say that for white people. Just like a nigga trying to swim and stay on top of the water. That's not for our bones too heavy. People don't know that. Nah, they'll beat us on a quick swim, just our bones heavy. You look at them folks in the aisle and that swim, ain't none of them folks fat. Fat folk, you set them on the beach and you throw fish up at them. You don't put them in the water. They ain't gonna do them to raise the level. It is. Everybody can swim. Watch it. I'm telling you something. The main, it was somebody white. I'm fat, I can swim. You fat, you float. You just don't know it. Black people, bones are too heavy. We had a heavier bone density. So for us to do a lot of what they're doing, a lot of stuff ain't for us. I'm just telling you, we look at Sarong, what's her name? William? I don't know what I'm talking about. What's Serena? That girl from Compton. Her name May. May Williams. Behind getting wilder and wilder. Come out there with a Catwoman suit on, and she getting slower and slower. That's what happened to a black woman. You have a baby, you done. You don't spread. When a black woman get a baby, your new name is Miracle Whip. Girl, all you need to do is walk around and get you some bread, stick it on your behind, because you finna be spread. That whole bread gonna light up. It's just a lot of stuff, y'all ain't gonna be able to do it long. It's called the way we built. We built for a different type of project than what they gave. I know we want to fit in with everybody do. They really not. Your bones ain't. A lot of stuff you can't do alone. I'm telling you, a lot of stuff you go out there and do it look good, but look at them, all the athletic sport we get in, all we do is get injulated on, run out all out. It is. Everything, it don't work for us. Let them folk have. We running for our life or to get something to eat. Right. White folk ain't got nothing to do. White folk just run for running. Where you going? Just running. Run for what? Just running. Why? I ain't got time no fools like that. I'm running. I'm a guy because I already hate it. I have no reason to just be running. Why? I'm a nigga. That's how a nigga gets shot. When we run it, we have a note on our back, sir, we're really trying to do something. Please don't shoot us. White people can just run anywhere. They run in the ghetto, they run in the white neighborhood. Nigga run, he gonna get killed in the ghetto, and they gonna kill him in the white neighborhood. They gonna kill him in the police car. Everywhere he gonna get killed. Yep. I'm trying to come back and give you some dinner. What you wanna do? You wanna play a sport? You don't like sport? Play something. Just do something anyway. It don't make something. Every kid needs to just do something. You ain't gotta do nothing long. Just go do something. Go do it and then just quit. At least get your equipment and then quit. That I did. I went down there, man. I was playing football with my friend. We was up there. I said, man, go down to YMCA, man, play football, get our equipment. So we went down there to YMCA, and we went down there, they put it down there, we gonna get our equipment. We down there, they line everybody up. You line up across from people, and before you walk down there, they touch you, you tackle the person. And I went to tackle the dude. They touched that guy, man, I'm gone, man. I ain't standing out there foolishness, man. Oh, man, we walked off a little, man, can't have nobody hit me. That's crazy. I want to hit somebody. They don't touch them. Hey! Man, I'm gone, man. I ain't coming for that food. We walked on back home. Man, ain't got time for that foolishness, man. So play something, get your equipment, then you can go ahead and quit. Like Mike, Porky, Mike, they gave him that uniform for playing basketball, didn't it? He probably ain't point. He ain't never played, but it looked good. He got to take a picture with a basketball in his hand. Mike, did you ever play basketball? Okay, he by hump, but he telling lies. He ain't play. He couldn't play. You ever seen Mike play basketball? Don't worry about it. I seen him and you seen the same thing. He ain't never seen him and I seen him. We seen the same thing. You believe he made a team? Yeah. Why you like that, Mike? JV. A basketball team in high school? No, they didn't do that. What position you played? Point guard. Center. The nigga 5'7", you was a center? You couldn't have been no taller back then. You could jump. You don't make no center if he can jump. It's height. It's height for jump, because you trying to make you defend. You play center. No, I know they did. I know they did. His coach was a preacher. Every time he do, he's a center. You he's like, hey, center. The man kept telling him, you're a center. Mike come out, Mike, what you want to do? He said, boy, you a center. Get out of my face. He thought it was a position. No. But how long you played center? No, go ahead. Let's see. 3 years? In high school? Wait, y'all won the game? Y'all were good? How many rebounds and blocked the center again? That's tight. He said we were good. Some guys, but you didn't start though. He said he started senior year. The other guy had got killed. No, seriously, every senior, if people around, I'm telling you, the country town like that, every year somebody wound up dying in high school, them small towns. You run somebody wound up dying every senior year. That year nobody didn't die and you still play. Junior varsity senior? I know what junior was. He was a junior varsity senior. He got kept back. He was a senior and they still had him playing on junior varsity. It's killing. Now, as long as he feel good about himself. And how tall are you right now? I'm just my man. 5'11". Mike, I can sit on top of your head. There's no way you 5'11". I'm 6'1". I have no business looking out. I can see his brain posted at the top. Dang, did that man stand? That man like he 5'11". Stand up and let Dane see you, because the ushers and them know. Stand up. No, stand up. Oh, he'll stand up. You 5'11". That's a number. He like 5'11" now. 5'11". So how tall were you in high school? 5'8"? You 5'11" in the 8th grade? You think I believe that? Boys don't max out at height in no 8th grade. If he was 5'8" in the 8th grade, that joke would be like 6'4" now. How tall are you in the 8th grade, you remember, Lee? 5'10". How tall are you? So he was taller than you, and you 6'3". You 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". And Mike, you still the same height you were when you were taller than Leon in the 8th grade. So you've been kept back in height. Rod, do you believe this story? Ryder said he don't believe it. That's all I need. And I know Ryder can count. Ain't that right? Riley, you look at that. Do that man like he 5'11" you, Riley? Thank you. You about a 5'4" on a good day. All right, we're going to try to get ready and roll on. Everybody say, happy birthday, Carrie! All right. Carrie brought me a fish down there. I appreciate it. My fries were cold. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. No, I want people to know you did it. I appreciate it. My fries were cold, too. I appreciate it. No, they probably one on you. Was it you? Who was the Keisha? That wasn't you. Did you tell them you want hot fries? When you came, it was already sitting up down. It was already cooked. When you got there, was it ready? It wasn't ready. You waited on it. Did you keep checking back with them to see when it was ready? He was sitting right there. But you didn't keep saying, "This me waiting. I'm waiting on them hot fries." You didn't say that? That's why he gave them to him. You gotta make sure folks look in your eye. You can look at somebody's eye and tell they want some hot fries. If you want hot fries, you go to the restaurant, you always tell them you want some fried, no salt. Tell them to put it on the side. That make them have to cook them. If you ask them liars, them fried hot, they say, yeah. They'll lie. They don't want to make no more. Tell I need hot fries. I need, listen, fries, no salt. That's what I tell them. Tell them no fries. I need fries, no salt. Now, if you want to sit there and you want to wipe every french fry, then you be stupid if you want to. But tip you want to order, that's the best way to get them. Put your own salt on them. Who just learned something new? You can take that to glory. In the judgment, you can do that and can't be condemned. You know what? I'm saying you just thought, say, I order my fries, no salt. So they be flavored. Head bobbing. Y'all like that? That's their head bobbing. Y'all don't worry about it. I can't help everybody. All right, this is Romans 15:4. As y'all know, we're using Beth Mashiach, which is translated, well, it's supposed to be his version translated from the Septuagint. This is the Greek. The Greek. This is not this has got to be one of their modern scripts because the Greeks ain't never wrote this good in their life. Mm-hmm. And this is the translation in English from the Greek. Then they got the Latin up here. Don't they have the Latin up here too? The Latin Vulgate is not up here. But we do have this, the modern script of the Abari that they call Hebrew. Okay, this is the Abari, and this is transliterated. What is transliteration? That's right, you write it so you can enunciate it in its original tongue. All right? All right, let's see. Lesson 15:4.
For whatever Nikatab before.
Whatever was written before, Nikatab was written before, was
Nikatab for our lamed.
To teach us, to instruct us. For what reason?
That we through endurance.
That's what you got to do, endurance. That's something that a lot of times people don't think about having endurance. It's not just about, like people think about endurance in bedrooms or working out. We're talking about endurance when you're going through the test. When you take a stance for what's right, and a lot of us have believed in our lifetime that we stood for things that were right, but if you kind of go back and look at what the real principles were of it, it really don't have any unction, right of anointing when it comes down to salvation. When you take a stand for salvation, it'll push you into difficult situations and relationship with people. There's no way your relationship can stay the same with people, because at some point or another, you're going to be tested, and that relationship is going to be tested. And eventually, people are going to realize, I can't keep fooling with you.
Right.
Because with us, it's always a transitioning. And sometimes people say, well, it wasn't a problem before, but as you're constantly learning, then there's constantly a break away from things. Because anytime you got knowledge is a defense. You got it? So when you got knowledge, it's just like we talked about with martial arts. And they only use that terminology. We didn't ever think about we do it. But it's the art of taking or having an advantage or having a superiority over your opponent. You got it? That's what we have when you take this word. The word gives you a superiority over your opponent, other people you're going to deal with. Other people, you don't look at people, and you can try to feel as though other people are not an issue or other people are not a conflict to your issue. And some of you guys do pretty well like that. You're good with everybody. It's just not possible when you take on the debar. That's why I push our people a lot for our independence, because you can't be, hypothetically, if she's my employer, and as I continue to transition, eventually we're going to get into an issue or altercation where she's pretty much going to wind up and let me go. She's gonna say you change it too much. I put up with the little religious stuff one time, but now it seems like it's something else. And it's really not you. It's more or less, the more of the debar you take on, then you also have to take a more serious state of mind with it. And a lot of times with a lot of us in here, we don't really want to comply too much because we don't want to have to wind up offending or breaking away from other people. It is. It's some people we got good relationships with as long as. It is. And that's how you will function. I function more to try to push for independence, so I get to choose people I want to deal with.
Yeah.
I do. I kind of choose because anybody know me, I'll flip. So I'd rather just kind of fix it that way. I don't like nobody to have nothing where you can hurt me or hold me, especially if you're a transgressor, because I just know that'll be something you'll try to do. You'll say, well, I got your whole life right here. I got everything about you right here, and I'll do this, and I'll stop you, and I'll crush you, and I'll make sure we ain't gonna never have that type of relationship.
Right.
You know, I ain't, because I'm just being honest. I'm gonna transition, I'm gonna change, so as a sinner.
Right.
Hello? And the thing becomes, as we're going through and we're enduring, that's why it's so important for us to look at the word. Because a lot of time if you don't look at the word, when you start to make decisions on who you'll start to look at, I'll pick relationship with, who I'll look at, I'll kind of keep a distance with them, then you'll wind up connecting too close to the wrong people, and it'll wind up being detrimental to you later. And the first thing people do, they start questioning the Most High. Mm-hmm. I assure it ain't him, it's just a matter of who we deal with and how we do things. And sometimes it's certain people he told us not to make no agreement with them.
Right.
Do you understand? It's a balance. And they'll use that. Some people, man, I ain't got no friends out here summer. None of these sons out here. No, they ain't nothing to me. Then he told you to make you friend with the unrighteous.
That's right.
He said, so when you fall, they'll receive you in everlasting habitation.
That's right.
See, sometimes it's some of these sons out here can help you. But it's all about how you do stuff. I try to always make it where I don't need nothing from them, though. So if I ever come to them for something, you know what they look at? He's somebody don't come to me for nothing. I don't run to everybody. Everybody know I don't run them for nothing. I keep it that way. If I come to them, I ask them for something. They do it for the fact, you know what they look at? You don't ask for nothing. I ain't somebody just wear out, like my mama tell me that. Boy, I used to go to my friend's house all the time. You used to tell, I didn't listen. You probably don't remember, you ain't got all your birthday shit paid. Anyway, plus you owe me $5. Anyway, we used to go there. She said, you know, stop going on there so much. You wear out your welcome. She was always say, Esther, get on my nerves, y'all. But you know, you had to take you to get, she said, you go over their house too much. Won't you stay home? She said, you wear your welcome out. But that was her way. She did. She used to say all the time, you don't realize, then folks will say something, hurt your feeling. You be sitting there looking stupid. You know what you realize? She came from older school. They realized, you want people to be fond of you, stop their face.
Yep, that's right.
Ain't that right? You know what they said, make folks go fond of you?
Absence.
So I sure would like to love you a lot. Then folks realize, I come around too much. You know, you say that too, bill collector, mailman. Mm-hmm. Folks come to cut your water off. Mm-hmm. You say, woo, I sure like to love you a lot. Ain't that right? You just stay away.
That's
Ain't that right? Woo. So that thing just get better and better. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But that's why we try to look at the word. So when we start looking at endurance, and that endurance will be dealing with even with ourselves, because as you keep learning, you'll find out if things about yourself you're going to break away from. That things about myself I have to change. Y'all got it? Mm-hmm. And you know, sometimes it ain't always changed it because of you. Sometimes you change because of others.
Right.
My position, y'all know I used to lay them words down. Wasn't nothing wrong with them words, but I look at how many people I affect. So, you know, if things you had to come back and you'll consider. It ain't, everything you don't have to be because it's wrong. Sometimes, you know what we do? We'll say, I just want to stop doing everything wrong. You'll just wind up in this way, it teaches you or mature you in a way. A lot of times it ain't just about being wrong. It's just about a matter of, it just might not be productive for you at that time. It ain't fruitful for me at this time.
Right.
See, where we at right now, I got members sick. I ain't talking about sick from no COVID, just sick, you know, ailments or whatever, and other things people might deal with. People might be dealing with mental challenges or other things. And right now, Satan and his opponent, them shadim, them demons, they'll use every little thing they can to try to get people stirred to pull off from what I'm teaching. But they'll say, the man do it because the man don't never teach now. Your mama don't.
Right.
I assure you I teach. But you know, they'll want to, it don't mean that tall. You know, they say, that demon, I can see it. Your mama won. Yep. How you watching me if I'm a demon?
That's right.
How you watching me if I'm wrong? I can't get for the life of me. Why would somebody be watching me if I'm wrong? There's nobody I believe wrong I watch. Not one of them.
That's right.
I have no reason to watch you. I tell man, you seen Geno Jennings? Well, I have no reason. I have no reason to type in the name of my computer. There's no reason.
That's right.
I mean, I can't get for like me. What part these people don't get out here? Why are you watching anybody? Yeah, I watch them. I don't agree with it. Why are you watching?
Right.
It don't make no sense. There's some shows on watch. I just don't care for it. Fred Print, I don't watch them. I see Uncle Phil a big sister. I don't like him. I don't like the show. Will Smith should have stuck to rapping. Which ain't like in rapping. The man made 2 movies I think I liked in my life. Well, maybe 3. No, Enemy of the State. I liked him on Enemy of the State, and I liked that one. And he wasn't no hero. Independent.
No, that was terrible.
No. Who? Bad Boy? I got to give him that one. But Martin pulled that out. No, I ain't like Wow Wow. Just kidding. He was a flunky behind a white man. I ain't like that. I can't watch no flunky show. Then you had Ali. I ain't watch Ali. I watched Ali play Ali, so I couldn't dare watch nobody else do it. I watched Ali. I grew up with Ali, so it's like when you grow up with somebody, you can't watch somebody. I'm gonna watch somebody play Justin Miller. Seriously? I can't watch it. I know him. I said, you know what I'm saying? So I never watched him play Ali. I heard he probably it'd be good for people that didn't grow up in that era who didn't watch Ali, weren't familiar with Ali. Who else he playing? That Genesis pretty good too, to get that stupid stuff. Once they get in there, he got that man play his son, all that jumping around, all bouncing on something. I said, I go to sleep then. I just like the first part, come on, shoot the man in the head, him and the white woman run off. And after that, by the time that man start jumping out of the bed, I said, it done got too coming, because I can't watch this stuff. By that time, I had to cut it. I tried to go to sleep by then. What else he done played?
Pursuit of Happiness.
I couldn't watch Pursuit of Happiness. When they showed me the commercial, the man didn't have no shirt on, and he talking about his trousers. I knew where it was going. I said, it's gonna be a homosexual show. I'm not gonna watch it. Concussion was good. I don't get the accent. What sense it made with this accent? He should just spoke 100% nigga. Didn't he have an accent like he was some kind of African doctor?
Yes.
I can't respect it. I can't respect it. For a man from Philadelphia, born in Philadelphia, that's where he said he was raised. Don't try to talk African to me. You insult my intelligence. So other than that, that's about all he done played. Anything else he got? Iron Man? You a who? I thought your name was Ray. The man talking about they call me Ray. Now he's saying he related now, but I didn't see that. I think I might have glanced at it. iRobot, I did see that before too. That's when the robot was trying to kill people. Yeah, I seen Terminator, so I couldn't respect that. You don't watch Terminator, you can't. Why now they gonna make another white one? Why they ain't got no black robot killing folk? Everything white get white Terminator. Then you got white iRobot. I'm sick of white folks killing. Let us do some killing. You know what I'm saying? So I really couldn't get it out right now. They had a whole line of here to walk and figure which one. All of them look alike. That's like you trying to put all them white. You put a bunch of 80-year-old white folk together and say, pick out Joe Biden. Men and women, you ain't gonna be able to do it. That made most sense him trying to figure out which one the robot would kill and one the robot flinch and jump. Just stop it. Oh my nigga, just stop it. I don't mind watching some movies, stuff like that. I don't want you to insult my intelligence too much because I'm a thinker when I watch. I teach y'all that. Be a thinker. You say, you know, like some people say, well, it's just a movie, it is. But I want you to think, what's the reasoning or the rationale behind trying to get you to buy into this concept? You got what I'm saying? Even with the Genesis movie. And that wasn't that Genesis? Gemini? Ain't Gemini in the month of Genesis? Something like that? Huh? Ain't that in the book, something like that? Like, as a man thinketh, so is he. Ain't that like in the Bible or something? No. But what is it? It was Genesis? Gemini. I know it had something to do with the month of the Bible. I couldn't remember which one it was. But you start out trying to show people how they kill their own people. So they get you conscious on how they wipe their own people out when people walk away. Then you go to being silly. Have some fake son coming out of him, jumping all off a building. Man run faster than a motorcycle. I don't know how I'm gonna beat a man run faster than no motorcycle. Man ride a motorcycle backward, jump, flip over car. You're not once I see you run faster than a motorcycle, jump over a car and flip, ride it backward, I don't want to fight you.
That's right.
I'm finding something else constructed to do. What to fight you for?
That's
you just
right.
outran a motorcycle. You flip over the thing, back and forth, jump out cars, shooting on. What am I gonna fight you for?
Right.
This makes no sense. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? That's the kind of nigga you make friend with and you go get him to help you kick somebody else behind.
That's right.
But yeah, that's how they get you. They'll start you off with something good and then they give you something stupid. But anyway, back to my point of trying to get us to realize this is why we need to look at the book. Because a lot of time our real internal fights start with us. If you want to find out how far and who to deal with on people, first thing is getting to know yourself. You know, a lot of people, such that fool me. They made a fool out of me. Such that trick, these folks made a fool of me. I assure you, it ain't them, it's you. People give off signs.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to read people quick and learn when folks full of junk, you gotta keep moving.
Yep.
Don't mean you ain't gonna run across some bad people. Listen, I had to pick people up quick. So I pick people and I feel like I read you. That got that. That got that. My partner brought one, I said, I don't like him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to say I don't like him. I told the guy I don't like him. I just tell him. That's how I tell him. If I don't like, I just tell him, I don't like you. I just don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever reason is, I don't like you, mean you ain't clicking, we ain't vibing, and I just rather be straight up with you because I don't want you to go tell nobody me and you friends. We ain't friends. I tell him, hey man, we not friends. I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? But a person respects you. Like he try to laugh and play it out like I be tripping. I sure I'm not tripping. I'm standing still. I don't like you. Mm-hmm. So you can keep moving. Because I know, you know what I'm saying? You just realize you're going to be a waste of time in my life, and I don't need that weight. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Let me listen, if you know you're a short fuse type person, no nonsense, don't get yourself involved. Nobody going to put you in that kind of stress. It's just best you and I keep moving in life. You going to do something else, I'll be doing what I'm doing, and we can avoid each other and just save the drama of it. Y'all got it? I'm just being honest. So a lot of this is why I'm telling y'all why you look at the book. Because for me, I'm trying to go through it and doing it. So I had to start learning quickly about people and realize who you avoid and who you keep moving from. Hello? Let me tell y'all something. We are energy coordinated people. We move from energy. People wake up, people through the day, they get tired because they lacking energy. People get up with a spontaneity because of energy. Certain things liven people up. Certain drinks, certain atmosphere, whether it's cool weather, hot weather, or certain things, it's kind of like, so we're energy-based people. Just like where he put us in Asawa for Asia. I was trying to think about the east wind, Kadim, where the east wind blows. Kadim is for the east wind, right? So he put us in an area where energy flows for us. When Adam heard him coming, you know when he came? Cool. You see what I'm saying? We're energy-based people. Our source from driving and deriving from the Shamash, the sun. So you know certain people deplete us. Certain things, like they teach us over here, when it comes down summertime, what color you wear?
Light.
White, light, why? Guess what they do? That same white they use to repel, they give you that same mental intellect to keep him from getting in to get information of us.
Right.
There's no reason for us to try to repel the sun. We energy-based people. I need to absorb, my color say absorb it.
Right.
If black, darker colors absorb the heat and absorb the rays from the Shamash, why would he put me somewhere for me to try to block it? White people, Asian, these other people, they'll try to block it because they don't want it to hurt their skin. It's made for me. It's made for you.
Right.
And just like they teach you to dress to block the Shamash, they teach you to also dress and to block things in communication from Yahuwah. They teach our women these women pants, them man pants.
That's right.
So when I grew up, women started really wearing pants. In the early 70s, women wearing them, they were polyester. They never put no jeans. A woman wore polyester. They ain't have no jeans. You're a white woman somewhere probably in the country. On one of them TV shows, you ain't want no pants. TV introduced pants to women. They had women with jeans on. Man, they have a rope in there for a belt. When women wearing pants, they had polyester, no pockets. And he was elastic in the waist. He ain't had no belt on them pants with elastic waist. How many of y'all remember that? I just remember that. They had they had jeans for women. You remember jeans? They had polyester pants. You know it for women. No pockets on. Hey, like, the woman don't need no pockets. She got a pocket book. What she need pocket? Now she got back, front pocket. Her look just like the man. They the same size. They both cross-dressing. But that's how bad society came. Because guess why they get you to dress like that? So you can repel the Shamash. Hello? The book told her, behold, say he coming, and you ain't believe what he got. The book, let's pick it up right quick. Let's finish it up. Look. For whatever Nikatar, before Nikatar was written, It was only done so it could limit us. Limit is to instruct us, to teach us. So that through endurance, not patience, but through endurance, through us going through and not giving way. Y'all got it? Which is important for, and through consolation, nakum, consolation of the kitabim, of the writings, we might have, they'll use tikva, I use your call. Isn't that right? Because we wait wait with an anticipation, or we wait for an expectation. And our expectation can't be good if we're not even following what's writing, or can't even follow the writings. Pick me up at the book of Malachi. See if that's 4 and 1. Let's see what the book said. Now, y'all said out of your mouth now what they teach you to do, right? Malachi. They call it Malachi. But the proper name is Malachi. Malachi. You got a Malak, you got Malakim for kings, and you have a Malachi, which is a messenger. Y'all got it? A messenger. So that's what we're looking at. So now this is the thing you got to consider. Now we want to know, does Elohim have a message for us? Tell me what book would be a good one to go look at, Jaheem. Why? He said that's his name. No, if I'm looking for a message, I'm looking for a messenger to deliver it to me. Mm-hmm. if I'm looking to be saved, it only makes sense to look for a Yasha. Right. A Yasha is a savior or deliverer. Y'all got it? Mm-hmm. Only reason I go to Malachi if I'm looking for a Yasha, because I want to know what's the message. Mm-hmm. Hello?
Yes, sir.
According to the Yehukanan, he said this then. He said this is the message. That Elohim is or. That's what he told me. That was the message. So let's go look at what he told her. This is the other one. You'll see it at the book of Aleph, Yehukanan 1. We'll look at 1 and 1. I'm running down through the Aleph for 1 John, they call it. Aleph. Yeah. Yehukanan. Came out listening to that one you had that. What's the one where you start naming all the members in there with it?
One life
Who?
to live.
That thing tight, boy. Mm-hmm. That thing tight. One life to live. I said, I finally understand. I said, I must be able to understand tongues. Ain't that right? Because he was speaking. I could hear you. I said, I heard it. I said, that's tight right now. Mm-hmm. That man talking about Hashakash, everybody come on here, what they done. Bell, Tamika, everybody. I said, that's all right now. One life to live. Mm-hmm. He telling the truth, boy. Folk don't believe. Oh, we'll come back to this. Malachi first, please. I told him he'll hold that one. Malachi, they call Malachi. This is 4 and 1. Oh, yeah, 3 and 19 and Abari. Oh, what's it supposed to be? Habakkuk? Don't worry about it. Oh, that's what it's supposed to be. They put it right. Oh, okay. Listen, all right, listen. 4 and 1, listen.
For behold,
what happened?
the Yom cometh.
That do what?
That shall burn as an oven.
As a furnace. And that right, like a furnace. White folk want us to get in the, that would make them white, that make our women get out the kitchen. And that right, they oven hot, it'll burn up. The Lord said in the Bible, that man talking about a furnace. A furnace get hotter than that. A furnace run off of fuel. You got these stoves hook up gas, electric plug up. But when you talking about them furnaces back then, they were only burned because you kept fueling them. Mm-hmm. So you use, no doubt, furnace ain't nothing we'll use. You got to remember, we had the outside. We talk about, what you call it? Okay, who? Yeah, Ben Hanan. Say it louder. Ben Hanan, which is the sun. And that was for a reason. Ben was for the sun. That was a place where we used to burn all our refuge at. Okay? So all of the trash from Jerusalem was all burned in a giant pit. So that's where you'll put your dead animals, anything like, you think animals died. So you didn't leave them there, they'll smell, they rot. So you took them, you threw them in. Y'all got it? That's why he told you for without, what he said it was? Dogs, whoremongers, sorcerers, That's what we did with them. We burned them. Isn't that right? He told us what they would call a wit. He told we weren't supposed to suffer them. What was it?
Live.
What we supposed to do with them? We supposed to burn them. See, people don't realize that's how the white folk came over doing that in Salem, Massachusetts, Salem, Winston-Salem, over in Old England. That they were burned. They were getting it from us. Warlocks and witches, they took it from us. We will burn them. So when we heard that in the book of Kazum, he talking about he gonna cast all of them inside of the lake of fire, which lake for us is gonna be Sheol, is the place where we're gonna put them in. For them, they use hell, which is, they just make up stuff. Because they created hell. The Greeks actually fabricated a place and made it up. If you ever went back and read the story how they even come up with it, this man with wings, and he went and created this, and he flew out and they dug it. Listen, white people just waste their time. That's why they burn up now. See if them folks in Greece fly to one end now. They got 600 different fire burning. They got all their gods are being taken out. Where Hercules? Where all these gods? Right. Well, I forgot. One is Latin, the other one is Hebrew. I think Hercules is Latin. It's her something. I don't know what it is. All of them just knock off of other deities. They just, all they are, they take deities and just change the name. Like talking about Diana's, the greatest was Diana's, the god in the Bible. Then they give you Mary, it's the same God. All they do is keep changing names. They never got a new God. All they do is take old gods and keep changing names on them. Just like we do. Folks take, what they had in Pan years ago. Who? The Hustle. They made it the electric slide. That's all it was with the Hustle. Before the electric slide came with the Hustle. I remember when the song came out. They just, but then niggas be jumping how they do it. I don't do it because I said, all the niggas doing the Hustle. But they don't know no better. The people knew it looked like it's something new, but it's the same old gig. You got it? But I started talking about how they just constantly eating with clothes. Years ago, I forgot they got them pants, they call them duck capri. Them things were called gachos. Yeah, we called them, and the name of them was gacho. I started talking about capris. I was thinking they were going to, pop a straw in it. You know what I'm saying? Caprice. I thought I'm thinking. I mean, folks on yeah, Caprice. I'm like, why the man wearing juices on their pants, on their leg? You know what I'm saying? But they changed their name. But they were in the 70s. They were called gachos. Isn't that right? You know what they call them gachos? Huh? Because they took it from you. Isn't that right? Gachos. You don't get it. Listen, I can take it on the road now. I take it on the road. I'm out of here. Isn't that right? I'm gonna take Mike with me out there and have a center. No, we ain't gonna play basketball. No, they ain't gonna eat them pork sandwiches. Now, listen what he told her. He said, for behold,
the Yom cometh that shall burn as a furnace, and all the proud, yea,
arrogant,
and all that do Russia shall be stubble.
Chaff.
And the Yom that cometh shall burn them up.
Shall set them ablaze. Look how they, y'all, listen. I don't know, do any of y'all watch the news regularly?
Yes, sir.
How many of y'all don't really watch it regularly? You're missing a lot. 600 fires going on, over 600 in Greece. Those people, listen, they pissed. Them people say they can never get their life back. They live over 600 fires, and it's still burning. They had to get out of there. He burned up all the gods of these nations. All the white Europe, all their gods come from Greece. They come from Greece and Rome. Who are destroying them places. France, another false deity worshiper, they suffering. They got floods coming through there. They got so bad now they're trying to keep ships from coming in there. Them ships coming in and they bringing waves in there, tearing their homes up. They in the water with boats trying to block them out, trying to keep them from coming through. Listen, Yahuwah flood. They all that brag about living on the water, Venus in the water. Venus need to go to the ground too. France has been a bad destroyer of us. England had been a bad destroyer of us. Rome, Spain was the first people to come in invading us. When they came and took out Richard, the Greeks were too dumb to take out Richard. Spain brought all them folks in there. And came in there and Portuguese. See, you might be from Portuguese. You eat a lot of that fatback and stuff. But anyway, all these people come through here and made merchandise of us. Now they're suffering. Now they're suffering. I know some of y'all want to pray for them. You go ahead and you do it because you're hard-headed. These people prayed on you.
Yes, sir.
While you praying for them, they prayed on you. It's just reality for it. Let me tell you something. It's going to come down the middle for it. Listen, it's some stuff we ain't going to be able to compromise with these people.
Right.
It's just being honest. Some stuff we ain't going to be able to compromise. These people make what provision do they make for you? Everything you got because white folk had to do it. White folks never gave you nothing on their own, and they never going to give you nothing on your own. They don't always strip you, take from you, and lie to you, and make a fool of you. That's what they know better. That's just being honest. Look at it. I was telling them about, what's his name, he'll be former Governor Cuomo up in New York. He decided to go ahead and find and resign, whatever they want to call it. He designed everything else these people got. They said him, and this is the thing about it. The man didn't commit a crime by white men. All he did it what white men done all their life. Walk up, stick their tongue in a woman's mouth like Donald Trump told you to do, grab their vagina, grab their tit. Yep. And think about it. This is the same behavior pattern he did in slavery.
Yep, that's right.
Did he come in and ask the woman, did she want to be groped? No, do you want to be raped? Do you want to come in here and let me take you away from your family or husband? Nope. So him, what he did, if you really going to convict him, you need to convict Joe Biden, who all them women came here during the time, Donald Trump, all of them need to go to jail.
That's right.
Every one of the white presidents you got need to go to jail.
That's right.
Because all of them are guilty of the same crime. The white men can't say nothing about him. All of them in the same boat.
That's right.
They all in the same boat. And in fact, Joe Biden come out and ask him to resign, and Rita, why don't you resign? Yep. He should have told him, I'm going to be a friend, I'm going to step down, but make sure you step down too. Yep. You ran your campaign, they had to stop you and tell you to quit touching on these women and messing with them. Yep. The man told you, and he told you what to do. He said, I always did all my life. He said, I always kiss them in the mouth. Kiss them. He said, men and women. That's what he said. He had told you in an interview, he said, I always do this. He said, I've been doing this all my life, 60-some years. He said, I do it, make people feel. He said, I kiss them. He said, men and women. Man kidding me, man, I'm gonna crack it back. Right. And that right there, oh, governor back been cracked. No man walk and kiss me, you out your mind. That's right. You out your rabid mind. You don't do no foolishness like that. But he done, but then you gotta look at what you gonna do with George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. All these were the Whig party. They were the Whig party. Yep. These folks don't know. That was but how many of y'all heard Republican Party? The original name of the Republican Party was the Whig Party. Right. Henry Clay and them, those are the people that actually started that movement. That's who Lincoln followed. He was a follower of them. He was a study of Clay and them. All these people run. See, niggas go get in political party. They ain't got no brain. They don't know no better about no party. These niggas run here, yeah, I'm a Democrat. They don't even know what the word means. Then they run a Republican. They don't even know nothing about the founders of it. See, I watch these people. When these white folks start putting stuff in your face, take your time to sit down and look up what's the call. Find out what the verbiage is that they use and where this stuff derived from and how far this stuff go back. Hello?
Yes, sir.
I just tell you, there's a lot of stuff people don't watch. That's just like with Vladimir Putin over in Russia. All they people stuff, they follow back from Karl Marx. The Marxists. All these people took it. Stalin, who was the greatest ruler for them in Russia, Stalin took it. They all took it and name changed it. They took Karl Marx stuff, name changed it, and came back and created their own. One of the men, you ain't gonna believe it, one of the men that actually took it and actually changed the party up and kept some of the same premises. Here's the first name, you ain't believe what it was, Vladimir Putin. Well, it wasn't the poop part. I guess he was just for it. Because you poop, that's an easy out. You fart, you just let it out loud. But see, y'all don't realize, these people, listen, what's being done on all these different societies and all these different people, all these governments are not new government, they're the same old government. People don't even realize they're the same government. Listen, they right back, these white folks said white people don't even know their own people, okay? Supposedly their break off from their mother England was because they were through with the all-seeing God. They were through with that premises. The all-seeing God and the rule of one man and this unchanging thing that they were doing. But you got senators sit on him for life. Yep. Congressmen sit on him for life. They change the president out every 4 years, but then you'll come back in with the vice president or somebody from the party got the same, that subscribe to the same doctrine. Right. So do you have a new president? These people don't know, they don't know no better. These white people study you how to make a fool out of you. It to make you think that you're in something different when they get an election. What's changed in your life? Nothing. If it wasn't for Corona, you'd be worse off than what you were. White people so scared of white babies dying right now, white babies in hospital, they give you just a little relief, but they still killing you. Yep. Yeah. Your number drops small, but they still killing you. They still beating you. Yes, they ain't gonna put, you think they gonna put you in these jail cells and isolate you from COVID? Nope. They're gonna throw you right in and infect you, and they're gonna under-medicate you and make sure they kill you. They're gonna force you into something. That's why it's so important for our people to educate ourselves about our way of life before we met them. That's something I want you to know. The white man hadn't introduced us to no way of life. He brought us into poverty. He brought us into sickness. Right. He brought us into homes being broken up. Right. All the privileges he gave us, we never knew. In Africa, it's unheard of for a woman to get custody of the kids. It's the man's responsibility. You won't see African women on TV talking about a man being a deadbeat. It's his responsibility. to take care of those children and to be there for his children. But in the society we got, we make the man the devil, we throw the man out, and the woman is the savior.
Yeah.
No matter what she does. That's how society does us. When you say, they push our men into being bad men.
Yeah.
Our men want an excuse not to take care of their kids.
Yeah.
We want you to get there, keep up responsibility. We say, man, I can't get cut. Man, her, man. I can't, man, it's her, man. I can't get my kid. Because we don't want to do it. He got us in a situation now where he looks like he's a home and he's the founder of the home. He sets the principle for the home, and we're the people that get disciplined by the principles.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
So I come along and got to teach you and see why you're in this situation you're in. But he done told you, be careful, because some days coming. And he told her, and every wicked doer shall be as chaff. Chaff is the refuge. That's the refuge, the part that you don't take when you're taking wheat. That's right. Wheat was one of our more major cultures. If you're going anywhere in the Middle East and a lot of other places, they can't eat a meal without bread. Bread's a part of their culture. You got to have, in the country, go ahead and then cook that meal and don't make no cornbread. You getting out of here, heifer. That heifer can boil them peas. She can cook them greens. If you can't make cornbread, heifer, you just sorry. I'm telling you now, like I'm not a big bread eater myself now. That's because I'm too big. I need to drop some weight. But anyway, it's just the fact that our culture, we didn't eat without bread. Man, look at him. My granddad used to eat, listen, you take the whole bread and you sit on the table. Right. My granddad eating that, we ate out the orange bag. I ain't even know bread came in a white bag. It was that orange bag of that wheat bread. That's all I'm saying. Listen, my granddad sticking his hand out, he coming out like this. You start with 4 and you wipe from them. Listen, that if you gotta buy, when you buy bread, you getting 4 or 5 loaves, because this is, when you sell that meal, bread is on the table. If you ain't got no cornbread, if you got cornbread, if I want to say, my granddad take the light bread and make cornbread sandwiches. He had to have that bread was serious. But guess what? That was because of the culture we came from. White folk can do something now, we get away from bread. Because he poisoned bread.
Yeah, that's right.
So when you start hearing about wheat, that was something we used a lot of. Because wheat, we ate a lot of bread. Mm-hmm. Even it came down, he talked about giving his body. What did he make it equivalent to? Lacum, bread. Yeah, because that was a major part of our culture. It was a part I eat. In the Middle East, they sit down, they're not eating without bread. Because you don't have something, you're a dip or you're white, they're going to eat a lot of bread. They don't use no white bread. They use a flat bread. They're going to get it, you in Africa. She hated, am I correct with y'all culture, is it eat with a lot of bread? Okay, well, I ain't talking to you anyway. So talking about somebody, who come from a different culture? Who come? Okay, she come from the country. That's a different culture than us. Ain't that right? So when y'all ate, growing up, what y'all ate? Bread, you gotta have bread. You ain't got no cornbread. You ain't even cook no dinner. You throw stuff in the trash. You can't make no pot liquor without you gotta have cornbread. I got a cousin, listen, you get bread, she usually say him, she hit that plate, she do that thing like that, listen. She do that when she eat.
That's right.
Listen, that whole, and run around that plate like this. Listen, she catch it out. Get that bread. Woo.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
But listen, it's a skill too.
That's right.
You ever seen somebody do that? But they take them, quit talking about that. No, not them.
Not like that.
That's the crack smoker. You keep them together. When you start ahead, that crack. Then, many times you took that can on your plate. He did it. Damn. Took that can on your plate. Yeah, that's him. Ain't that right? But it's a skill. I'm really shocked. So Haitians don't eat a lot of bread. Just in the morning? So y'all eat it for breakfast, bread. So I'm trying to think, did I say to eat bread all day?
No.
Thank you. Yeah, but typically, when you do with other people, typically they're going to use a type of bread. So it becomes essential when they eat. So he talked about being lacum to us because we value having lacum bread. That made us put a value to him. Because this is something you typically do when you eat. It had an importance and a significance. Even when he brought us out of Mizraim, when we were hungry, what did he give us? He gave us what we call manna. Manna meant what? They didn't know what it was. But it was small, like a honeycomb type, and like they said, about the size of a hare's foot, was about a rabbit foot. And these people look at it was a type of bread. He talked about he was the lacum that came down from Shamayim. He said, not the lacum that your fathers did eat in the Bamot, in the wilderness. He said they was moot, they was dead. Because he started looking at it, not only was it essential, he even talked about it giving you Kai life. So when you start valuing something like your life, typically you value it because something detrimental's happened. And that detrimental act makes you really sit back and consider where you were before the event. So then you start to consider what are the things most important to you while you were in a better situation before that. Then you start to put those things and start to put significance on those things. And looking at going after other things and doing other things kind of puts you more of in a hazardous state. Y'all got it? That's how we start looking when you giving different things. He started to use scenarios. Then we start looking at the importance of how we value him. Just the mere fact he said, I am the Lakam that came down from Shamayim.
Right.
And that now this Lakam was going to give us life. On several occasions, when they desired to eat, they started attaching what to them eating?
The 5.
Stone.
5.
They started looking at them dying. They want to go back to Mizraim. They said, when Yahuwah, rather that we had died in Mizraim, they call Israel, that they call Egypt, then for them to move out here from starvation. So they started attaching, it had a symbolic message of we need it in order for us to live. So now when Yahushua came to us and told us that he should not live by
Lakam alone.
Alone, because they valued their life based off of them eating, but by
Every debar.
every debar,
Proceeded out of the mouth.
because he only fed them because of their obedience, because they complied. That's why he gave it to them, letting them know when you comply, I'll give you. They thought the bread saved their life. No, it's the fact my word saved your life. By you keeping my word, we have an attachment to where I'm going to make sure that you're not going to be depleted. I'm going to put you in a state where you're always replenishing. You got it? Just like when we went into captivity. Whenever you go in, white people know when you put something in captivity, you're going to change its numbers. You didn't come here with the same amount of people. You lost a lot of people. Yahuwah, he delegated and set up a way that we will multiply in captivity. Most of the animals you see when they take them into captivity, they die out. When Atlanta brought the beluga well, how many of y'all brought that when they brought it to the aquarium? What happened to that whale?
Died.
They died. That's what happened. You put in captivity. Yahuwah knew when they brought us here, we were going to die out. So that's why he told about Yirmiyahu when we was in Babylon to get you wives.
That's right.
And the women to get them husbands.
That's right.
And beget you children. He said, so that, guess what? So that you don't die. Then he told you to do something. Plant and eat what you plant so you'll live. So if it's that important that we're only doing part of what he told us. We got us wives. We got us kids. But we hadn't planted nothing, and we're not eating what we plant. We've been allowing these devils, these shadim, these demons to feed us. These demons own Publix. These demons own Kroger's. These demons own Fred Food. These demons own they own Ingles. They own Fred Foods, Food Giant, Save a Lot, Save Nothing, spend everything you got. And that's why we sick. He said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you.
Right.
But no one ever explained it to us that way. What we've been thinking was, okay, I'm doing what the Lord told me. Exactly, the Lord who? Your master, your oppressor told you. And that's why you depleting again. That's why you dying out, because he's never changed his word. He's never changed. When we told the 119:89 of the book of Tahalim, he told you forever, alone. His debar was settled in Shamayim.
That's right.
He said settle. So if he said, I know the thoughts I think towards you so you can live, so you'll multiply. We get numbers, but now we're going to be losing our kids because of their system. Because they've come along and did the same thing they taught you intelligent people to do. When it's hot outside, baby, don't be stupid wearing no black. Don't you know that's going to draw the sun? But now he just told us that, behold, the Yamin were coming. And it's going to burn like a furnace. And all the arrogant and every wicked doer, Rusha, let's try Rusha for that, doer shall be the chaff. They're going to burn up. And the yum that is coming shall be set. And the yum for the day that is coming shall set them ablaze. Says Yahuwah of Sabut. So when the Nabal spake, because he was speaking, he was a spokesman, or he was a malaki, he was a messenger, he made sure he let you know who the message was from.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yahuwah of Sabut, which shall not leave to them
Rude.
or
Rank.
Go look at them trees they burn up in them country. Because you leave a root, then there's a room for it to come back up. And listen, when Yochanan came along, he had his immersion. He said that some of the Pharisees, he saw them now, which were people, the Pharisees were people that set themselves apart. That's why Yahushua condemned them for their action, because they were separatists. When you're talking about segregation, white folks, that came from us. Hello? But what they did become a prima we got to do. The book said, for such a high Kohan became us, who was harmless, undefiled, Pharisees. Because he said he was separate from Kataim, from sinners. That's the behavior of Pharisee.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
That's what he told him. He was separate. When Yahuwah told you to come out from among them and be ye Pharisee. Be a Pharisee. Come out and be separate from them. When you talking about come out, first thing we think, I'm sitting over here with her, come out from among and be separate. Separated. I'm separate, but I'm doing the same stuff that she do. It wasn't about us moving location, it was about us changing operation.
Yeah.
The problem he had about these people, you change your seat, but you never change your ways. That's why people get condemned. That's why we call them a hypocrite. They were cleaning the outside of the bowl.
Right.
But the inside, he told me it was just like a kubal, a sepulcher, a kubal, a grave. Because it housed dead things. There's no life in it. That's what he's trying to tell you. You have no life. Just by telling me it was kubal, grave, what's in the grave? Dead. Nothing. There's nothing alive. There's no action. There's nothing happening. That's what he looked at there. There's no spontaneity on the inside of you. You got it? So you use the thing they knew. They'll just say stuff, but it was important that people knew that's where dead things are. Things that don't have life. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now they kept themselves away from people, and in so doing, they didn't work on the inside. Okay? Let's come on, finish this. So you get, when Yochanan, we talk about coming to his immersion, he got through telling them about who wanted to flee from the wrath to come. He told them they had to bring something. That was
Meat for it.
and we understood that because we kept 3 muhads. We kept the first one, which was pasap, which would be matsuk bread. The second we kept ukag shabur, that they call Pentecost. The third one we kept sokar. I'm with you, I don't know how that man went, but he's losing it. The man gone crazy. Yeah, sokar. So we kept the Feast of Weeks where we sat down when I feast. That's when we came in gathering. So all these feasts, when we done them, we were supposed to bring produce from our labor, and this we were bringing in as an offering and paying our tithe when we came in to present this stuff. So we knew what we had to bring. He already gave us the stipulation. Don't bring me nothing with a scurvy spine. Don't bring me nothing with a flat nose. I only want a person with a flat nose to come. If your spine curvy, I don't even want you to come. Now I don't want your offering. I don't want you if you look like that. So that made a person look at how important it was for a man to be upright. The man had to meet protocol, not just inwardly and outwardly too. See, now we'll just dress the outside, but the inside there. We'll say, well, I ain't worried about, as long as I'm saved, it don't matter what I look like on the outside. That don't make sense. See, people are always looking for excuses. Well, I ain't worried about it. I'm trying to, listen, it's a complete, like they do, whole wellness. Whole wellness. We try to make sure we fix the inside and the outside. All that foolishness rhetoric people giving us about, oh, just work on the outside, don't work. It's a complete, you got to work on, well, I'm trying to fix this first. That's your problem. We have to work to keep removing things. Y'all got it? Old and new, in and out. We're constantly making changes. And when we making changes, you have to be on a certain mindset to where you don't get thrown. Because sometimes it's like I'm constantly having to get, I can't do nothing. You got people, I'm trapped. That's because you still got world. You still got some stuff in the world you want to do. Let me tell you something. You can go out here and do stuff in the world and still keep an order of discipline. Right. I don't know why, folks. We went down to we went to Murder Beach. We ain't lose no discipline. That's right. We ain't got that whoremonger. Right. We ain't got that. We can go drinking, cutting the food around here and prostitute. We didn't have no such. We ain't had to wait nothing. We ain't got to get us no beer, no liquor. That's right. And no cocaine, because we were going somewhere. So now we got a lot. People try to blame event places. It ain't event places. It's the events that going on in your law. That's right. Oh, yeah, I already know that. It's the events in your law. And sometimes what people don't realize, you'll put yourself already in condemnation. That people lock themselves out. Sometimes people use their way as an excuse not to do nothing. Well, I mean, what for? We can't go nowhere. What the point of buying that? What the point of getting look good? Do what? Just to go synagogue?
Yeah.
That's all you do, nigga. You ain't here 7 days a week.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna go buy that for you. Can't wear them. We gonna wear it to the synagogue? For folks to see you at the synagogue?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I know some of you folks laugh because they got hit.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them ain't laugh because they
Yeah,
pissed.
they got hit.
That's just being honest. Folks will put that there. I don't know why folks get that. Listen, I get what I like, and that's what I want to get. Because I'm in the synagogue.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? I got to drive to get here. I might want to enjoy it before I get here.
Yeah.
I know when I get here, I'm going to be here all day.
That's it.
So I at least need to ride good coming and ride good going home.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? Y'all
That's
all right?
Yes,
Let
sir.
me tell you something. It's still stuff you can do. The synagogue don't keep it doing. Folks, I don't know why folks telling them lies. You can go be a Christian, tell them lies.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? Anything, they supposed to teach you how to live better and treat yourself better. Because you'll harm yourself. Come on, let's finish up this so I can get them through. A time fella. What, next verse? All right, listen.
But unto you that Yahweh Mashem,
Oh, my goodness. To you that Yara,
Mashem,
my name,
shall the Shamash of Sadiq
do what?
arise
It's
with
going to come up with what?
healing in his wings.
So let me ask you a question. How am I going to get that healing on when I got on all white? Let me use that for example, okay? I'm not teaching that because I know you're going, and Shammai, all of them were dressed in white. They were arrayed in white too. But he told you what the white represented. It represented the Sadiq. These folks not wearing white because they're doing right. They're wearing white because they're trying to get out the light. Okay? Now what I'm trying to get you to understand, when he arrived with healing in his wing, then how am I going to absorb it? Just from nature, the natural way to teach you, a darker color is going to absorb more of the strength of it, more of the force of it. So I'm trying to be saved. Wouldn't I need that energy? So I need to not only just wear something, but I need to have a behavior that's conducive to absorbing. Let me tell you what happened a lot of times. Anybody know about protein? I'm sure Winston, I ain't just saying, Dan, you know about protein? How many of y'all heard Cam know about protein? Most people on protein take protein because they say protein, or they'll take it because of the amount of the grams that you get in from the protein. What you try to look at is a protein that'll absorb fast, because you're trying to get it right in where it can help with the muscle. Some people take a protein, but it don't break down fast enough to actually be conducive to the health of the muscle. Sometimes people will take a protein, they might take something, said 30 grams per serving, so they might take it 2 or 3 times a day. Your body's not gonna take in 30 grams. That's why you're gonna get bodybuilders, they're gonna constantly eat heavy, because in order for their body to take in that, they're gonna have to maximize their mass and their weight size. It just don't work like that. Iso Pure is one of the better ones you're gonna get. The problem you got is the breakdown. So there's certain things you can take that can actually help you to absorb the protein quicker. Some protein got a delay. You took it, it's a delay before it kicks in. You have about a 30-minute window to get protein in. Some proteins don't work and break down that fast. So more people get whey, which is waste, because it'll easily absorb and take in faster. The point I'm trying to get you to do, there are things we have to do that allow us to absorb energy faster from Elohim. Hello? Some things that we'll get from him, it's a longer period of breakdown. It's just like different stages of protein. Some people buy something because it's on sale, it's cheap. You know why it's cheap? Nobody buy it. People that know already know they're not gonna touch it. Right. It's the people running that just heard somebody told them to take a protein and just grab something. And you just grab junk. You just got something you get, when I take it, I be getting a lot of energy. Who know why they get a lot of energy?
Sugar.
Loaded with sugar. Look at your gram count on sugar. As soon as I get it though, it's like that thing kick right in, it do. Go eat a Snicker, same result. Let's see what I'm trying to get people to understand. Just like I just gave you a short, quick lesson you learn about with protein, is things you need to know about Elohim. What gets me the quicker breakdown? Because that's what you're looking for. Certain things you take can help your body to take it in quicker. There are things we have to do when we come in. When we follow the regimen he sets for us, that pattern, guess what? There's a quicker absorbing time, which means you're getting the essential of what you need faster versus you're missing that window, and guess what happens? It's done. And windows are important for us, isn't it?
Yes,
When he told us to bring all the tithe into the where?
Yes,
so it be what?
Meat
So it can be food, provisions in my house. They say meat, but it was for provision. He said, prove me now herewith, and that I won't do what?
Open up a window.
So you see that? Opportunity. You avail yourself for an opportunity to receive something. He said, I'll pour out something that you won't be able to receive. Think about it. When you take in 60 grams of protein, I assure you never took it in.
Right.
Your body took about 10 to 12 to 15. The rest of it went in the drought. You know what? Because your body looked at, I can't use it. You can force your body to it, but that's why a lot of people come up later with a lot of energy, a lot of health issues, like running comas. Wait. He just came to my, this your boy, Randy Coleman. Get in the gym. Leg weight. You know, he kept because he kept pushing himself to a maximum of heavy push, and this is what you don't realize. Your body does not know what exercise is. Right. Your body either recognizes stress or comfort. Right. Everything you're doing, you're tricking the body. So there has to be a pattern that's smart to prevent to prevent injury to body. You got it? Your body gives you all the signs of things you need. The heat, you're getting hot, I need to take my jacket off because your body is heating up. Now you keep going and you don't notice, you're starting to sweat. You're starting to sweat because your body is hot. And your body is trying to cool itself down because your temperature is risen. That's what you want. When you sweating, you're going, all your body knows, listen, whatever this nutcase is doing right now, we hear some danger marks. Okay, but Khadijah, your body recognizes, we working out. So what now? You're overheated. That's why you're sweating. So now we need to fuel the body. Right. So then we understand when you know how to set a break in between. So you still be productive. No, you'll never break. You keep going. You got to learn your body, learn what you're doing to your body. Mm-hmm. Because certain things you start setting levels for your body, you can do it and you can go in there one day, get what have pop, boop, boop, hospital. Right. You say, I don't know what happened. I do this all the time. Your body said, I know. I kept trying to tell you. And I'll sit here exploding out with this smoke. You kept seeing that red stuff come out to my, man, look at God working. And that thing is red sweat. Blood of Jesus. No, nigga, you don't bust a blood vessel. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? It's recognized. I hope folks ain't trying to throw out my stuff. Please don't throw at me inside. Wait a minute. I don't let my member come in here. Don't let your member. But he's right. But you do. You want to recognize things you do. And the only reason I say I'm using workout because then you need to recognize things you do for Elohim. You need to if you're going to be productive. If you try to do it, like some folks come right in, wide open fast. I'm trying to get in, I'm trying to get saved, and they move so fast, I realize you can be ineffective. Just like there's a technique when you work out, if you're trying to you'll go in, I used to go in, you'll be doing the same exercise other people doing, and you wonder why you're not getting a result. It's because there's a technique to what they're doing. Then there's certain things that trigger certain muscles. A lot of times, people just run thinking if you lift weight going to the gym. I had a former bit, but he would work out, and he said that he kept the same fat round stomach and the same ugly face. When he worked, he walked around, he walked like that, he looked stupid. He had on his glove for no reason. He looked like nothing. I'd have went to the plastic surgery if I went anyway. Because you already going to grunt your face for certain stuff you're doing, and that's the last thing he needed. So, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, learning what becomes effective for you. Just like when you come in, you here to work, everything ain't for everybody. You try to run in somebody else's way, it can hurt you. You got to know where, and then you want to pace yourself. I pace myself when I'm going to do something. So like he said, just like Indiana, I be pacing. I thought he was talking about the basketball. I said, I be pacing. Yo, what you talking about? I thought he was talking about Indiana Jones at first. I learned it later. I said, Indiana Jones moved pretty fast, but that's a pace, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Because that'd be the last crusade. Don't worry, son. Skull, dude. You know, like some folks now, look out. You just missed your one opportunity. I had a friend, he'd talk to the girl, they want to talk. He's all right now, miss your blessing. He was telling that back up his up, he's all right. He said, mess around, miss your blessing. Yeah, make him think twice, but he was a Christian. So now we're trying to learn how to become effective, how to catch our window of opportunity, and how to get real growth. Y'all got it? We're talking about growth. We're not talking about on physical, but that comes. Y'all got it? Because once you become mentally strong, it already pushes you to get to a point to become more physically strong. You got it? Because it doesn't make sense to just be mentally strong and physically just broke down. You need that will to get you back into a president saying, I got to get back to a point. You got it? Just like with your cold, he was mentally and physically strong when he went down. Hello? He was only there to get him a wife, a shot. How we know he was strong? Because the Malachi, I wasn't going to use that. We actually looked when he came down, it was time to give water to give Ma'im to the sheep. He rolled back the stone. And they needed help to do it. He rolled it back himself. That's right. The man rolled it back. Typically, they put it over the mouth of the well. So what would happen when it was time to water the sheep, the men would come in and roll the stone back. Jacob did it himself. Hello? So that's how we know he was mentored, because he kept looking at getting back. So think about it. When he got him, they gave him a totally different regimen. He got no sleep at night. In the daytime, he said, done and burned up. I was constantly looking at paying for other people's mistakes, which means the reproach of them that reproach thee. He said, when you lost something, he said, it wound up being in my expense. That's why he was pissed. And he looked at, while I'm able, I need to get up with the little strength and the mind I got. I need to get out of here because you're breaking me down. Because all he did was increase debt when he was there. Because now you're getting ready to go, let me see what I supposed to do, we are supposed to pay. Well, you did good this week. You made $600. You ready for your check? Three sheep, $50 a piece. So we already right there, $150. Ain't that right? Then you got them, I forgot about them odds you messed up. You got 3 of them going right there. That's another $150. We already $300 out right here. And then we got that last $300 we think about. It was the other week before you had some incident. I didn't want to say nothing about it. Because you was already in the hole and I want you to have some. But I'm just being honest, really, you owe me. That's how you keep a man now. You tricked him for 14 years. They kept the man out for 18 years. He let that man, he said, and my Lord been longing for it, because he had a desire. He had an anticipate of getting better. He knew where relief was, where he can gather himself. You can't gather yourself among these people. That's why we come and we gather ourselves. That's why I say, 2 or 3 was. What was it again? In my shem. He said, I'll be in the midst. Hello? That's the goal of why we come. A lot of times people get high. They ain't point first up. Folks come in, soon as they do, all right, boom, boom, trying to run. I already know. Let me tell you what I know about you. Please don't come speak to me tonight. Just stop it. I'm pronouncing some kind of extra COVID on you. But people run and get away, they think out of sight is out of mind. I don't ever forget y'all. I know you. You need to be able to, because somebody need to know about your affairs before something happens. I'm telling you, it just works. Somebody call, hey, y'all keep Naj in prayer. They be like, Naj, who is Naj? She go here. They don't know they ain't supposed to. Now I'm talking about lifting up. We're going to take a bath. We're going to get some money. We're going to raise for Naj. They be like, who? Not here. Who is not here? Mispronounce your name, just doing stuff. I'm just saying, folks, because there's no care. If I don't know you and we don't have no communication, it's going to really it's going to be hard for me to give a lot towards you, because I really don't know you. These folks think, they're like, oh, I got something coming. I better try to greet folks. I'm still ain't going to know you. It'll be a one-time affair. But your Akeem, your Aku need to know you, keep you lifted up. Like Will and Yosha, man, they inseparable. They actually spend time in there. Hello? They pig nose together, they do all kind of stuff. So what we got to do is learn how to become effective. And that's with us learning how to gather more strength. Man, they play beat you up out here. You got to energize yourself. When Yahushua was down and he got weak, you didn't believe what happened? Said Malachi, what they do? Book say strengthen him. Now, if messenger is strengthening him, why we come to this book? Because it's strengthening us. Now, if he's going to appear with healing in his wing, how you going to get it? Then you need to wear something that be able to absorb what he's going to be giving out. That's right. Y'all right? He told you the sun, S-U-N, which is the Shamash, which was somebody to the bend. The sun was going to a ride, and he was going to have healing. So we saw him on the 2. Where we saw? We saw his wingspan. That's what they're doing. That's why I tell them they measure your wingspan. That's how Yahushua was. He was on the 2. They were looking at his wingspan. That he was going to a ride, that they were going to comb him up, which will put him up on the 2. And he was going to have healing in their wing. Hello? You know, they'll teach you even now. But we stay outside and say, man, look up at the sun. They said, what are you stupid? You don't, that thing will blind you. He said, they're going to look on me. Right. We're going to look on the Shamash. We look at the Shamash as a strong bearer of our ore. Y'all got it? He said, that's me. I'm going to overshadow this thing. That's why when they got him up there, guess what happened to it? It was darkened. He overshadowed it. You know how powerful and how strong a light you got to be that you can block out the sun? What do you reflect what you give out? Huh? I know they thinking, well, I don't know why you think it was light. You just didn't recognize it. Right. Hello? Yes, he told you even Kashat was our ore. Hello? And so they've taught us so many negative things about ourselves that guess what? We lose. Now, how many of y'all take vitamin D pills? I take them. And one of the things that you get your vitamin D, the more richer of it is from the shamash. All these babies, but we get black. Used to be the fair-skinned baby, mixed baby. You would put them in the sunlight under the lamp. We put dog nigger baby under lights, which made absolutely no sense. Because everything we're putting them to the wonder for is the thing we already got in Asua. Yeah. Then we got the Kadim, which was the east wind that came in to feed it, the energy. You know, sometimes that cool breeze, what it could do, he gave us everything we needed. Everything we needed, we had it. We had the food. They told you about the cucumbers when they wrote. Cucumbers are one of the most highly and most vital vegetables we eat, really, be a fruit. Because you know what you get from them too? A lot of your water. You can get it from cucumbers. For dehydration. It plays a lot of part with a lot of body. We ate a lot. That's what they told you to remember, the cucumbers. Man, we got here and got this nigga field peas. Nigga, you ain't getting that for no field peas. You need cornbread to get that stuff working. Stuff that they give us, I mean, we eat a lot, but a lot of stuff that's more vital to us, we grew it. And a lot of foods we got, it fed our melon. Black tomatoes are richer and better for you, and you don't have the acid reflux that you do. The red tomatoes are genetically made, and they cause you more problems than the black one better for you. We will eat, y'all remember we were eating a lot of y'all lost weight from it. We'll get back. The purple grits, we right back to white grits city. Yeah, save them couple dollars. You don't eat it, the white grits gonna be better nutrition for you. The purple potato is better than the white potato because it feeds your melon. Now you wonder why you're sick and why you can't fight these diseases off. Yahuwah told you what to do. Get you wives, get you husband, let your sons and your daughter marry. He said, and build you houses, get you houses. He didn't tell you go and get no apartment. He didn't tell you to go through no rental. He told you to get you somewhere that's permanent for you. So you need something to set you up because you got to remember, we're going right back when our next Muhad come up, feast. We're going right back to the boots. And those were supposed to be temporary. Are we going to stay there? No. They're temporary to build. That's why I give you your kids grab on, play on them, swing on them. They're not supposed to because they're temporary. Yeah. Y'all got it. He told them we was in captivity. I'm going to need you to get your numbers up. Numbers are important. He told them when he brought us out, when he got up back to our strength, he said, I want you to zakah what Amalek did. Yeah. How he smoked, and guess what he took down? He took out your future. Who you think I'm in the back? We kept our women, our children, and our elderly in the back. We don't put nobody up. So guess what? He done took out your information, your ancient of days. He took out your future. They took out your sick. That just left you. Yep. If you don't have no kid, you're going to deplete out. Eventually, you'll die out. Guess what? You look at genetically and how they get you. There are certain animals that you cross that consider to be hybrid to where they can't reprocreate. Yep. That's what they did to us. Crack cocaine. Crack cocaine. If you do, it's going to be something ill. It's going to be ill. You have animals in the wild that make these disfigured animals. They don't do it by their own. Ain't no animal going to have no lion, going to have one. It's going to have no 3 legs shooting out of one. Now let's do white folk that got involved and gave us some shots. Yep. That's all right. Now how we come out, some of our kids now, artistic, give them a pen, they can't draw the first line. Ain't that right? So take the art off or just say artistic. And it don't make sense. Y'all act like these folks got a career doing this stuff. All this stuff I grew up, I don't never remember no artistic kid. I ain't never seen so many down cities. You remember all these kids when you were growing up? Bro, I never seen it before. Now everybody kid artistic. They come out with one of the little shell pole on and a little paint thing with a paint. Looking for a canvas. I ain't making fun of the kid, I'm just being honest. We never seen this growing up. I'm just being, we never seen it. I was school, I didn't see it. Yeah, we did have high school, we did have some kids. It was minimal. We ain't had no half and half. Ain't that right? We never had it. You had a few of these kids at best. You never had to start. Now you got these kids, got to strap them down, run out. We ain't never had them run no hall, strapping them down. Just never happened. Which let you know there are things that they genetically did to us over a period of time to make sure they wiped out our future. That's why y'all guys don't have a fight. Yeah. What I'm gonna do with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas wanna eat and watch TV. Yeah. Once Oprah come out there and drop her vegetarian mouth out, you done. All my women gone. Right. Oprah, listen man, Oprah give you one of the best tongue lessons you ever got. I don't watch it because it's adultery. And it man on man. I can't watch Oprah. All right, you can go ahead and watch it. I'm like, but for me, it could talk. They just, man, because look at what they feed your mind. So guess what happened? That keeps you from absorbing the word. What you think the purpose of everybody here pushing just to make it? You say, so now, what's going on? Man, nigga trying to. I try to say that I almost fell back. You know to grab nigga, you can try. I grab that nigga right there. You don't wait for him. I'm saying, what's going on? Shoot, man, nigga trying to make it. Did you hear me what's going on? Let me get somebody. That's too late. You don't have me now. Yeah. I apologize. It's the chemical. It's the chemical. You were good. It's the chemical. It gotta be the chemical. Get past yeah. See that devil can't. You only speak that. It's bad. I do like Yahuwah. He ain't seen nobody that he did it himself. Now just you say, I'm gonna hear me say, man, nigga trying to make it. How you remember the conversation we said? All nigga just trying to make it. You know what it is, trying to make it. There's a behavior that goes with that conversation. So you keep passing the same thing. Everybody I know is just trying to make it. Nigga just trying to hold on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to scrap, get these little crumbs. So there's a behavior that goes with this conversation that you keep putting out. Now instead of people absorbing strength again from the word and through communication, they actually just soften you up for the blow. That this is basically your future. Everybody around you is just like you. You start associating yourself with people that got something, doing something, it'll drive you to make you want to do something. It's like kids you'll see all sitting on the street doing something crazy, go look and see who they with. Right. It's an influencer. Right. But people don't take the positive influencer. Right. They always absorb the negative. And what we got to do is teach ourselves how to absorb the positive. Because now if he come back with healing and wing, you sick, how you going to absorb the healing? What kind of healing you trying to get? Because he said, I'm Yahuwah. He said, and I heal. What was it? If you heal all my diseases, they don't have any. Right. That make sense? No. Can't be. In order to heal, that means I got it. You know how many folks already associate them catching corona and catching cancer with not being saved? If he's telling you who to heal all your diseases or they heal all diseases? All your diseases. Which means that you're going to be infected. But I'm the curator of what you have. I can cure it. So you don't have no fear the way you have to go and do like other people. Even when Shaul told her that he was trying to speak to us concerning his coming back, he told you that you sorrow not. Like who? Hold on, Jahid got it for you. What you say, Jahid? No, what you saying? He says others that have no hope. I'm not sure he said me. I think he made you. I just want to check your little, your little religious satire where you were. Not find where you're not where I'm at. Satire, yeah, it's satire. It's not true he did right there do it. It's not real. Satire means it's not real, doesn't it? See, I don't pay Jahid no attention. Jahid don't exist in my world. When I see Jahid walking, I was telling Jahid, we had a good conversation. We were going. I mean, it was clear, it was a smooth flow. I say, Jahid, I said, I want you to think I like you. I said, because I ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Because we were flowing. They like, preacher, we friends. Oh, I said, I'm not your friend. I'm your pastor. Okay? That's the first thing. They get it straight. I mean, you're not friends. Ain't that right? But anyway, you want to get with people, around people that help fuel you to get you the energy to do what you need to do. I'm just being honest, in business, in life, and mainly when it comes to your salvation. Why you think he told you not forsaking the... Of who was it? How you break away from us? You were told, because guess what? All over, you know what happens sometimes? You come in, you say, man, they hot him. Why? And you know we start saying, well, y'all niggas give off heat. Y'all niggas making, you see, you're energy-based people. Yeah. You can take a cool room, you sit here, and that just show you how you're energy-based people. Your body's gonna say, listen, I'm doing something, you using fuel to burn the Shekar Yahuwah, to worship him, all right? Give homage to his Shem. So now you're gonna be hot, so he fixed where your body's not absorbed, it's cool, we need it. Your energy you give out, you overshadow this stuff. You burn it. That's why ain't no niggas over there. You put us over here, man, them folks gonna have no igloo over there. No polar bear, walk around, they gonna listen. You ever seen a polar bear with short pants on? He gonna cut all the meat down with booty shorts on. Polar bear just sitting there booty shorts. Cause niggas come on out, we gonna melt that thing down. He gonna cut all the fur from around his leg to right here. And just right here, this guy felt Jed right below his butt cheek. You gonna see just a little smidge of his butt cheek. Put a bunch of us on there. We're gonna suck all that little ice up. I'm trying to get you to see, you energy-based people, you just do that. So white people don't set you the way you can't, you give out, and guess what? You ain't taking in. That's bad for you. Everything we do, just like when we put, and when we were planting, you plant so you could take, you leave some. And all right, so you can always keep coming back. You can always keep replenishing yourself. The way they got you just giving out, you ain't getting that. Just like slavery. What did the nigga get from slavery? Nothing. What did the nigga do though? Everything. So guess what? That's why he could beat you out. Because had you been replenishing, you could have revived yourself, and you could have got energy and strength from people like-minded. You could have never been enslaved. Right. That's why Yahushua told them, he saw them Joe come take them. He tried at them phone there. He said, man, y'all couldn't take me. He said, man, I pull out. He said, man, I get more than 12 regiment that come down here and fight for me. He said, they wouldn't let me be taken from you. There's no way they'll let you capture me. I got other people that absorb energy from me that look at, we can't let you take our energy base. We gotta fight you for this. Hello? Okay. I'm just trying to help y'all out. It's calmly speaking, but to try to get you to understand your importance, your significance. White people know you're significant. That's why they got you here. It's true. Listen, man. How many of y'all remember we did that boat ride down in South Carolina? How many of y'all remember when the man was sitting there and said, "Oh, stop you. No, let me get this person. Let me get that person." He said, "I got to balance it out." He was looking at everybody. How quick that white man worked to put everybody that need to go. He said, "No, I'm going to set you a boot." That's how quick they move. Just like on them ships. Some of them ships were sinking. Everybody learned how to use you and balance off you. Even Yahuwah told you had to have a just weight and just balance. That's why white people put so many of you here, they let some of us make it, they keep some of us poor. They watching their numbers. You think they need all they do is right, the right nigga walk out here making money with enough brogue and education to try to justify everybody need to be like them. Impossible. They're not gonna do it. It's not good balance for them. They keep so many they can throw back in the faces of the broke ones and tell them, he did it, why you can't do it? Yep. We love him. We don't talk against him. They hate him too. Yep. They hate him because it's just, how in the world they going to love him and then hate you and you look just like him? Even Yahushua tried to tell you that. That's right. He said, you got to love your king. You got to heart them, you're going to heart me. Yep. Say, you see them, you can't. How you going to heart me? He like, I look like them. That's right. That's right. It don't make sense. But see, you've been driven to go and absorb the wrong energy. It is. Sometimes you absorb the wrong stuff, like secondhand smoke. More harmful than the first-hand smoke. Simply because once you inhale a smoke, like nicotine is designed, when it go down in your lung, they come out, it's a different gas. It goes in, most people don't know. How many of y'all didn't know that? Smoke a cigarette and blow it back out. That's not the same gas. You just credit goes. Once it goes down in your lungs and come back out, it's just changed on you. That's why they tell you about people secondhand smoke kill. That's because the only reason secondhand, it ain't the one burning, it's what's coming back out your mouth. That's right. You can take something and it changes form. So think about what you hear come in your ear and you shoot it out your mouth. That's secondhand conversation. And real danger, especially if it ain't came from the right source. Which people don't realize, the reason why the secondhand smoke kills you, because the first one was dangerous. The first one, all they did just went down, and just like they tell about the variant, it turned to a variant. People think, oh, I might well, what? Smoke. Hold on, what you said, quit? You said do what? That's exactly right. You might, see, they convince you, now you be the first poison to take in and help put more poison, put out the secondhand poison that killed other people. Same way they do it with information towards salvation. First person heard Jesus, let me tell you about a man named Jesus. This secondhand, they're finna kill you, son. And you gonna take this secondhand information, all I'm doing is blowing up smoke. And he's finna go out here and kill somebody else with it. They practice with this stuff before they fool with you. White people already done did the demographic, they done the number, they already know the detriment. That's how they got the numbers. Y'all actually think, listen, it was neither for the disease to come through. The world is overpopulated. There's not enough goods. That's why cost goes up. If you want a business and you want to be productive, you want to get into something that people need, Then you want to get something you really want to be good at it. And get something that people have very limited access to obtain it. But they need it. So now you can increase your cost. And by you increasing the cost, and it's a limited people with access to it, and it's limited of it, and you can get a lot of it, that makes you be in a key position to where people got to come and see you. That's how white people got you now. You're going to be in, you know what I need? A wing stand. You know you can't get no wing. Nigga, you can get wings in Publix, Kroger, groceries. I'm talking about cook. Anyway, you know that, they put them on. Where's all these chicken bastards? You never see these folks out of wing. You can't cook, but the chicken ain't got but two. I don't know how you got one chicken, you done made a 50-piece wing out of one chicken. Impossible. I know, how many of y'all eat a boneless chicken? I don't, I just want to see where y'all was at. Man, I ain't eating that food, man. You don't say me no boneless chicken. And a chicken wing ain't got no bone in it. That thing come like that. Y'all know how you supposed to cook that? I mean, I haven't cooked no chicken. But they had that thing, all of them hanging outside that skillet. They had that little burnt out tip. I didn't know you supposed to tuck that thing back like that here. I didn't know that thing like that. Man, he had a whole skillet with all the chicken like they trying to pull themselves out the grease. All the chicken like that, like, ooh, I want to burn my other butt cheek. They didn't pull themselves aside the skillet like that. I'm so proud of themselves. We're like, you gotta tuck it. Man, I can't stand. You cook chicken, you gotta tuck that thing, man. And you supposed to break that thing. Look, you take that one, that's the last one I eat. You part I eat, you got that little tiny end crawl that you want that fat. Then you gotta go crawl that little back top in there, and you gotta eat that little piece that flap down like that. You gotta eat that little flapper down on top of that. Then if you look to that little meat, it's some meat in that hole. You gotta know how to eat that chicken wing. If you don't do that, you just like Mike, you just a sinner. You ain't playing basketball. Basketball, right? Basketball. That's right. That's all. You're just a sinner. All right. But that's how important it is for us to learn and why we got to start redirecting ourselves. Food gives energy. That's why now he's the major producer of our food and distributor of our food, because he's taking us away. We've lost the energy. Now people say, I ain't got the energy to fight with you. It's because of the food. It's because of the secondhand smoke I've been, and the smoke ain't just a cigarette, it's the information they've been giving me. Hello? So they break my will. I only have a desire to want to go. If he say, get up right now, let's go to Jerusalem. Man, they gonna get up, man. They gonna look at that door, Jerusalem. Man, now? Oh, man, I can't make it to that door. He's fed you enough information. He's giving you enough of his food. He's giving you enough of his secondhand smoke to where you ain't got to fight. This ain't the gym. In the 60s, them folk were fighting. And he made sure them people will never get that energy again. Most of those people dead. They done wiped out. My generation had some fight, but now most diabetic, fell out, stroked out, or something that done got them. Now my people ain't got the will to do it. I want to do it. My people can't do it now. They too broke down. Y'all got me? And then took them to get this far in life to realize you've been a fool the whole time. You thought you had matriculated into something, you had grown into something, and gotten something. And you realize you just the stupidest people were in the 60s. Yep. When they come to these new Unabombers, what they call themselves? Unabombers? The kids, what they call themselves? Now laters, man. Same thing. Unabomber, millennials, they the same thing. These kids them will blow something up. Just lazy. Trying to sit around and have sex on the computer. All this food y'all waste your time on. All these phones. I tell you, man, don't y'all know these phones are hot? Your kid got an earpiece, that thing just burn the side of their face. How many of y'all hold them phones side? That thing get hot on your face. That thing just cooking your ear, cooking the center. I don't put that junk in my ear. It's rare, you don't hardly ever, if I left my earpiece and that thing heavy, I be want to get that junk off my face. Because it's hot, the battery hot, it's just cooking. So what you think it's doing to your brain? It's killing a certain part. They already know what the part of your brain that's going to fuse is your consciousness. They already know what part of your brain allow motion movement, what part of the front part of your lobe of your brain, and more the thinking part. Don't you think folks done broke you down and realize when they made these phones, what part of your body they were going to destroy? Then we could put it right well. In a pot, right by a man Goober. So now he can't make no schoon. He do. Man, that thing ain't gonna harm nobody. The devil ain't gonna make no baby. Baby come out ringing. Then I say, yup, man, I had the phone up by his nuts. Baby ringing. Isn't that right? I'm just telling you, baby come out all kind of numbers. 648 1961. Brand new baby. Phone by the nuts again. Huh? Then the baby drink up, woman get it, stick her phone by her brother, heat that tit up. All that way, baby, just woo, woo, woo. Every time they suck it. They messed up. How y'all think these kids learn how to use these phones so fast? They don't put something in the program. You don't even have to tell you just put it, kid figure out how to unlock your phone. Can't go piss, can't wipe their behind. Piss all over this, piss the bed wet. They can get a phone, pop with YouTube. Move, try order stuff, Amazon, eBay, Internet, Explorer. Isn't that right? I'm trying to tell you now. The kid got too much lap. You can put down iPad and when the kid pick it up. The kid play a little bit, boot on, swipe it, move, ordering stuff. Grow up hub. On that thing, man, someone hold on, pop your door, ain't got a tit out like Janet Jackson. You know what? That man like, that for me. You ain't been working, I ordered one of them too. And what, we at your door like this right here, just flat with a tit out like this. Baby done ordered. I'm trying to tell y'all. So now what I'm trying to do is get us to turn back. I know y'all mad. Y'all kids gotta have a phone. Y'all don't listen when I tell y'all something. Listen, get them kids a flip phone. Only thing that phone need to lock to is you. If you can't call on me, call on Yahuwah. Yeah, that's right. If you can't, that phone need to direct to me. Ain't nobody you need to talk to. Nope. You can go look at them. I mean, they paying you? You paying them? No. Ain't nothing to talk about. You had to get in. We were little. You had to talk fast while the grown folk were talking. You walk out, they be in the car, hold their dress. You talk long you can. Like that. They close that door. Bloop. That's it. You ain't call nobody. That's it. When they close that door, they drive off. It'll be the next time you see them, you'll talk. That's right. That's right. I'm that man. Y'all remember that, buddy? They close that door. I mean, we be in the car. They stand at the door. They talking to, trying to get that tick tack. You start. They like, be still. What's that? They hold it. They still trying to get that tick. You want to get that tick tag? You know, ain't gonna see you in a while. I didn't get your tick tag. How many of y'all remember that tic tac? That thing was serious. I ain't gonna see you in a while. So I'm saying you be going, you like, get that tic tac, you take off. Why you even got that car so bad? They be like, shut your behind up. You like, you don't understand they got my tic tac. I can't let them have my tic tac. I don't know, when I'm talking touch you say I got your tic tac and run, it's just something instinctive. I gotta get that thing back. They done stole my tic tac. I gotta get that tic tac back. But see, we did start energy touching. Had to look and be able to find for look. We walk, high and go see. Do that, you start looking. You gotta be able to see the dog and spot, pull people out. They help us out with slavery. Wipe the slave mouth. He be laying out waiting on you. Yeah, yeah. These kids, you tell them get up there high and go see. They be sitting in the seat. Got their phone. Swipe, hide me. They lazy. They kidding. Then you ever play tic-tac? You ever play hide and go see? How old are you? How old are you now? 15. You still play. Hey, that's right. When you play that, you get 35. They just start with it. Yeah, they come in later. Yeah, you get 21. We'll talk about the other game. It's translated over. Isn't that right? Every folks in the book said, well, Canute, who they call, the book said he was translated. He had to lead it. I had to lead it world. He had to lead it world. Right. Ain't never coming back. Right. Y'all all right? What I'm trying to do is get up back, since we energy-based people, we got to just go back and look at our sources. What we eat is going to be key and pertinent to keeping our health and keeping our mental awareness. I'm just saying, you can say and hear that word all you want to. That's why a lot of people selling that internet white meat, they ain't going to do nothing. Because they don't realize what they eat. They eat junk. They got them junk. They watch junk. They can't think and they can't process well. They don't process, they hear me, but it's the people that bothering them while I'm talking. You listen to me, you ain't got time to keep texting, going back and forth. It because other stuff will distract you and you losing your energy base. When you start looking at other people growing, I see something you did, and see they're looking at because when you should have been looking and been absorbing, you've been reflecting. And yeah, you don't play just like the color white. White people reflect. Try to go tell them something about themselves. They're going to reflect it back on y'all. You know, white people kill it. You know, more blacks kill each other. Where these numbers come from? We told you that? If black people kill more, if we kill more than police, shouldn't be but like 2, 3 are left. By their numbers and their estimate, these people tell you that. You live in a neighborhood, you'll watch it, go and look, and you know they found out that it's actually true that more white people kill white people than black people kill them. Most of you don't know that, do you? They have just as many white people on welfare they do on black. We grade people out welfare, we see a product, look at that, haven for welfare. Go in a white neighborhood with them nice cars, house, haven for welfare. They don't put white people, they put you, but they get the same benefits and better. One woman with one kid will get $75, $125. One white woman with one white kid will get $400. Her and that wife, listen, they're going to feed her to make sure she get enough so she can survive. Even if she got that one, they're going to make sure the survival rate and the survival state of that baby is going to be essential. The more you get of anything, even a pride, don't you know it's going to come down to the fittest is only going to survive? The weak going to die and they're going to fall away. But we were taught that we supposed to bear the infirmity of the weak. That's right. And not to please, who taught her that? Hey, they don't eat, they don't get nothing. We got to make sure we eat. That's not the way we were raised. We have some animalistic behavior, but some animalistic behavior are not conducive for us. That's right. He said the poor were never going to cease out of the land. That's right. Therefore, what you supposed to do? Push away and let them die. They going to get it. They can't get nothing. See, that's what they say. That's how nigga think. Nigga think like that because white folk gave it. My mama grew up in the era before them. If they knew of a family wasn't eating, somebody eat, they going to go take my sister there. Now, listen, they bad ahead. They going to tell Pat, go take this over there and keep your mouth shut. They'll tell you, keep your mouth shut. We took some eggs over here to carry them out to help them. God bless America. No, they tell you keep your mouth shut. Everybody do it. Mr. Carey and Miss Keisha send someone here and help us out. They'll send because they know, guess what? They're fueling each other. Energy. I got something I live, but they ain't got nothing. They got a family. I know with me, I want somebody to help me now. Hey, let them die out. I've been trying to buy their house. That's how, guess who gave you that mind? The wrong place, your wrong energy source. Secondhand smoke done kill you. They done got our men down there, lackadaisy, Saul, and feminine down like that. We got to build our men up. He said, this know also that they do. Good eat. He told you the good eat. He don't have to be strong too. He would have watched. He wouldn't suffer how to be broken up. That man have fought to defend his house. Man, now he ain't gonna fight. That woman gonna have to fight. He gonna be on the mattress. They ain't gonna be laying up on the mattress like grandma used to hide her titty money when she get home. He don't even get on the bed. They get on the mattress and the box spring. Anything gonna day, he supposed to go to that door and guard the house. Make sure that house right. I walk my house 90 days. I walk through that. I walk that thing like Auburn. I'll be looking, watching. Let me tell you something. Catch a nigga at that door, it's gonna be bad. I know what they say. You can't shoot him like that in the house. The door open and you done fell in him. Yep. Isn't that right? Yep. Isn't that right? They said, how he shot in the back? He gonna, all I'm doing is put you on the ground, Jay. Start pulling, bow, bow, bow. I said, police can't say he was doing like that the whole time he was in him. So I was hitting him everywhere. They're like that, most of the blood outside. I said, that's how the nigga bleed. I said, niggas don't bleed, right? I said, you know, you been killing them. That nigga bleed funny. He got delayed bleed. Y'all all right? I'm just telling you, we got to learn we got to get back to defending ourselves. And part of our defense start first is our mental intellect. Because if we get this straight, the rest of you already get wise to. Y'all already get wise to. Like a lot of these restaurants we go to, like I ain't really been out eating like I used to. I'm going to go and sit out somewhere. I'm going to go Sunday eat. I said, yeah, we kind of waiting. All these folk masks, and I was just a lot going on. I don't buy into all the rhetoric that these people come out here with. The disease is real that's out here. I don't believe it's a detrimental if they put it to be. I think if you look at a lot of numbers of the people going to the hospital, you know your death rate ain't the numbers they give you. They get like 125 people. Y'all know more than 125 people die a day. Yeah. And all these people not dying from COVID. Most of these people run the hospital and they panicking. That's killing part of it. Because first thing to get you to die, you got to believe it up here. You get shot, it's in your mind tell you, I heard you, wow, you know, your mind say, I've been shot. You know what's associated with shot? Die. And depending on where I hit you at, you already start succumbing to it. Why do you think they get people to keep telling them, hold on and keep fighting? If it ain't part of you or part of the force energy behind you surviving and staying, it don't need to even plead with you to come back. Or keep fighting, hold on. Because a lot of it comes from you. What Yahushua told them how to take his car. He said, I lay it down. I had to succumb to that. He told you it was no way to take his life. Don't you know we give these people the power to take our life from us? Let me tell you something. We fear his telephone. We fear his computer. We fear his gun on his side. We fear his car. We fear his planes, his helicopter, his tanks, his grenade launcher, his sniper shooters. How good they did in Afghanistan. Y'all know the Taliban already took over their major cities. 5 major cities, but you know, they took them. They took them. You know what the Afghan soldiers are doing right now? They are running. They're dropping their weapons and they're running. These guys have unleashed, they've taken over these cities. They've been told they're gonna take it over. They lied to y'all. America never took it. America, England, all the other countries have been abandoned them. Guess what these people don't have? Internet, cell phone, none of this stuff. They done took their stuff. They went into them caves when they first got over there in Afghanistan. Do you know what they found inside them caves? Special forces radio, they GPS. They killed them and took their GPSs and their stuff from them. You know when they special to you. Everybody else, they like, damn, they regular white people. Yeah. You call them special. See, they give them a little name and put on there. You the one scared of them, and you the one make a fool out yourself for them. White folk, the only power they got is the power we give them. You let them come take us. Listen, they've been in Afghanistan for 20 years. Yeah. They leaving. The Taliban had already took it over before they leave. They made them reduce their troops and made them, they told them, they said, we're going to leave on September. He said, we're going to be killing y'all till you leave. They killing them. The Afghan folk, they're going to take the whole country back over because they never lost it. How are these people able to do it? How these people, and these people are fighting to defend their life and their way of life. You know, let me tell you something. I was saying, I hated every one of these groups based off of what the propaganda they told me about. Let me tell you, they can say, oh, no, I'm just a lover for what's right, okay? How many of y'all met a Taliban before? Pull up a video, Taliban say they want to kill niggas. Come on, don't take that long. Go on now. Use Google, don't waste no time. Taliban saying kill niggas, niggas should have been dead. Y'all know why I got him look it up? I know he ain't gonna find it. Then he get through there, let's look at this. Let's see if we find him. I'm here with y'all, I ain't never looked it up. I won't see, I don't know everything. Yeah, there you are. That's the right video. Come down. Hold on. What'd you start at? That's the video right there. Now you put in Taliban, how the Ku Klux Klan came up. It's a K in Taliban. These crackers here. These crackers right here is killing you, nigga. These crackers call you nigga in your face. These crackers tell you pack up your stuff and go somewhere else. Right. And you were here before they got here. That's right. The reason why them people fight back, because they refuse to be like you. Yep. Sat somewhere you already were and they gonna come take it from you, it won't happen. They refusing to do it. Oh, they gave us good number what they done. Oh, we killed some of them. They the one leaving. They out Russia. They don't whoop. Everybody done came in there and sat them down. Mind you, these people didn't have no computer. These regular folk walk around with sandals. These folk pull camels. These people walk around in old raggedy cars. These folk don't own no choppers. They don't own no planes. These people on foot, whooping they behind. Whoop they behind, on foot. We need grenades. Them folks, listen. Now, I'm gonna tell you something now. Between my racket, you ain't got nobody gonna have no grenade launcher better than them. When them niggas hit one knee, when them crackers hit one knee, that thing all up here shooting at the sun and stuff. When them jokers drop down one, listen, you're not gonna beat them with a grenade. He know about it, you ain't beat them with a grenade launcher. When them boys hit the ground, when they put that bazooka, you done. They accurate. They pray all the time, they stay on their knees. These crackers ain't been on their knees for nothing. Except to put it in George Floyd's neck. Right. And all right, bro, they don't go on their knees. That's not their behavior. When their wife don't go on their knees. That's still in it way back in World War I when they came here. I mean, when England and America fought, them crackers don't go on their knees for that. They had the musket gun. Right. Them folks look at they pray all the time, they on their knees. They always down. All they want is their way of life. They don't want no drugs. They don't want to see no woman with her titties out and no booty short, and they don't want no gays around them. Because they know you can't recreate. And when they catch them, they say, we killing them. Because your own book told you not to let your daughter prostitute. He said the whole land gonna go to whoredom. He told you to cut her off. Well, not us. We got a special room for our daughter to whore in. Yep. There's that video, white and black folk, a prostitute they do. He told you don't prostitute your daughter. That's right. Go look at what the Taliban were doing on there before they came. The poppy seed, they wouldn't go along with it. That's right. They wouldn't go along with selling no hair. They know these people taking opiate, they killing people. Yep. And a nigga go grab a gun and jump on here and get on their knee to shoot these people. Yep. He just looked them up. Taliban want to kill all black people. Taliban want to kill America. Put it up, Taliban want to kill America. These folks come on your news and tell you ain't no good. They all on YouTube, Twitter, ain't nobody banned them, nobody closed their account down. We too busy killing each other. That's been part of their plan because we hadn't been eating to feed our intelligence. We haven't been able to strengthen ourselves in the power of the Shamash. That's all. Afghan militant forces to fight Taliban blames America. Afghan, why Talibans can't be defeated. Listen, this is what we're looking up. Stop it. Boston ain't got, y'all got to forgive Boston country. This is what I want, Boston. Taliban wants to kill America. Put an N on him, can. You searching? Boston, pay attention. This is what I need. Taliban wants to kill Americans. Can you please put this up, Boston? Pull it up. Listen to it, Taliban, pay attention. No peace. All Americans are dead. All U.S. troops leave. None of these people want you dead. How many of y'all heard white folk push the propaganda, they want to kill Americans? We just want a popular news site, popular website, uncontrolled, unscripted about it. You see the search engine. Where do you see this at? They said if they want us to stop shooting and fighting them, they have to leave our home. Well, they told you they were coming on here to kill you. You hate me, I hate you, we hate them, and nobody hate the person that gave it the misinformation. So we can't wait to find a Taliban we can call the police on. Nigga, a cracker rider of the sad got saved the South. Dirty South, flag with the Dixie flag. Do y'all not know that is an enemy flag to America? Yep. That's a terrorist flag. It's on the front of a state patrol car. That is a terrorist flag. Listen, the United States government, the military, came out under Trump and tried to tell people that flag was an enemy flag. They wanted all of them Confederate names off of the military base. The white general, they said those people are terrorists. Yep. They looked at, these people were against the formation of America being union. That's right. We the people, in order to a more, what was the South called? I mean the North called? The Union. The song is about the formation of the Union. That they were trying to pull them from colony in these separate states and make it all come under one umbrella. They fought against it. And you know why? Because they were terrorists. Now, these crackers got it on a shirt with it on. I guarantee you can't wear no shirt and you go one and put Taliban. Go put on your Taliban. Born in America, Taliban by the grace of God. And see how long you got. Go pop in one of these stores. I guarantee you ain't gonna make it far. You getting pulled over. Yep. I guarantee you finna get an FBI visit. You finna get some visit from these folks. Yep. Why these crackers don't get no visit for having them flags? They fought against America. Right. Too busy looking at Al-Qaeda, yep. KKK, skinheads, Ghostface, all these white groups, Hell's Angels, all these biker groups, all these people are terrorists. That's what I'm talking about. Aryan Nation. All these people are terrorists, and nobody talk about it. Can we pull out one of them white groups, want to kill blacks, hate blacks? He probably gonna be able to find that. They ain't gonna be up there. See, it ain't up there. KKK versus Crip, men, slide down. U.S. Ku Klux Klan attempts to clean up image. Scottsdale man tell black man he is a no N-word zone. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, that's where he at. They got a black man who beats the Ku Klux. That's like a good video. They said a black man who beat the Ku Klux Klan. KKK Grand Wizard admits to. Oh, he go to their rallies? KKK Grand Wizard admits to shooting gun at black. Where these people at? These people still out here. That evidence they probably ain't using court. The judge, the prosecutor, a lot of these people in the same situation. A lot of people, they don't like you. You know what our problem got to be? We got to stop trying to make other people like us, start liking ourselves. That's right. Let's use our energy towards something that's more productive. Let's work on us making sure we like ourselves and not them. That's right. All right? That's two. I get y'all out of here.